Greetings, brothers and sisters. My dear brothers and sisters, people of all nations, Africans at home and abroad, friends, tourists, welcome to the Upper Deck featuring Wisdom Unveiling and Enter the Lion, Man, Know Thyself production. I am your host for at least the next 4 hours. And yes, I am the messenger, Majesty. The message tonight is that we have been truly fortunate so far this year, the year of the dragon, a year when there is a really high possibility of natural disasters, because that is what happens in most dragon years. And, dragon year come every 12 years. Remember 1988? It was the year of the dragon, the year of Ihyose. And what happened that year? Hurricane Gilbert, a most devastating storm. And it's only God's mercy why most of us were left alive to pick up the pieces. The element that ruled 1988 was earth. And the earth dragon was very fierce. We could not see the dragon physically, but certainly he was there. It is the first time anyone ever saw millions of trees not only blown away, but scorched with fire, like a dragon breathed on them. It was really scary. Gilbert was more than an ordinary hurricane indeed. Let's just say it was a dragon hurricane. Now, there are 5 types of dragon years, You have the earth dragon year, the metal dragon year, fire dragon, wood dragon, and water dragon. The most dangerous out of all of them is the fire dragon. But all the dragons, the different types, could wreak havoc and place us all in absolute danger. This year, 2024, is ruled by wood. Thank God. But the next dragon year will be the next 12 years, 2036, the year of the fire dragon. I can assure you that it's going to be absolutely devastating. Either there may be a man-made disaster like a World War III featuring nuclear warfare, or a natural disaster of epic proportions that none of us would dare to actually predict. Still, we should keep praying for calm this year, because in a year ruled by wood, the dragon could come after the fattest of us with a big stick, and a big stick could come.
Are you looking for a powerful platform to promote your business in North America or the UK? Look no further than The Gleaner. Reach the diaspora and ignite brand awareness through our geo-targeted publications. Call 876-922-3400 or your Gleaner representative to explore the available options and book your ads. Or email us at advertising@gleanerjm.com. Actualize your brand's potential today with The Gleaner, where life unfolds. Are you looking for a powerful platform to promote your business in North America or the UK? Look no further than The Gleaner. Reach the diaspora and ignite brand awareness through our geo-targeted publications. Call 876-922-3400 or your Gleaner representative to explore the available options and book your ads. Or email us at advertising@gleanerjm.com. Actualize your brand's potential today with The Gleaner, where life unfolds.
Yeah, this is Wisdom Unveiling. it could be a pretty wet night. Some places in Jamaica. So I want to talk to as many people as I can. See if I can comfort somebody who's very cold and wet right now. There's some tropical expression going on and they call it a storm, but it's not around, but a man say he had it rough in his area, so I guess some part of it is around. Greetings. Good night. Good night. Good night. I wonder what's happened to this person. Good night. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Yes, how you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How can we help? What would you like done?
Can I get a card reading, please?
Of course you can. So let's go for it. You ever did it before?
I have.
How long ago that was?
Over a year.
Okay. Call in the number in the range of
7.
1 to 10. 7?
7.
Hold on. Come again now.
4.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
10.
10. Okay. Let's go. When is your birthday? You mind telling me?
Sure. July 2573.
July what?
2573.
1973?
Yes.
Well, as far as I know, if you're born the 25th day of any month, it would be very hard or almost impossible for someone to work witchcraft against you.
All right.
25 is a protection. It's a protector. It's a protection number, you know?
Okay.
Seriously, let me tell you what it says here. 25 says, no, each birth date is either a blessing or a curse, all right? 25 is clearly a blessing. It says, a number of prophetic dreams or visionary sight. It guards you against the evils of black magic. A number giving strength and endurance against great obstacles. Therefore, you will overcome trouble, overcome money worries, and overcome illness. Successful in the face of strife because of courage. You will develop a strong willpower to guarantee a rich future. Now, that's good, right?
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah, that's good. And you're born in the year of the ox, so we call you Bandele, okay?
I know.
The
Yeah.
Bandele people
I
is the
just
hardest
heard you
working
said
people
that.
in the world. Huh?
I just heard you said that, and I need the book.
The book of Bandele is on the street right now. It's doing very well.
Okay.
So anytime you can get it, just give me a call and arrange to pick it up. Or send it to you wherever you are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in love?
I'm in a relationship, yes.
You say you're in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, good. So what's the person's birth date?
February 12, 63.
1963?
Yes.
1963. Well, this person is very different to you, you know.
Okay.
It's workable. It's workable, but you may at times be a little bit unbearable.
Okay.
How long you been together with that person?
Over 5 years.
No, if you can make it for 5 years, you could probably make it forever. You understand?
Okay. Yeah.
Your two is types that don't normally get along for very long because your type believe in a whole heap of work, and his type like leisure, like to work and relax, you know? And that could really irritate your type. But if you're doing well together, then keep it up by all means.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Anything about him that you don't like?
Laid back.
Well, there you go. He's a rabbit,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, rabbits need to be laid back. A rabbit live in a hole, you know, and them just come out and eat some food and do what they need to do and relax, right?
Yeah.
The ox is different. The ox believe in getting things done now and don't let it wait
Right.
till tomorrow and just do it now, because the ox is a workaholic spirit,
Yeah.
right? Next thing you know, you'll be accusing him of making you pull all the load, pull all the weight. And he never tell
Always.
you, he never
I
tell you
am.
to pull all the weight. It's you decide to pull the weight and then blame him. And then want to make it look like him lazy when he's not. He's really not a lazy person, you know. He just laid back. That don't mean he's lazy. He
Okay.
know when to do something.
Mhm.
But he's born to be laid back. He's
Okay.
designed to work and then know when he needs rest and take that rest. You're not designed that way.
Okay.
So you can learn a lot from him, you know, and not stress out
Okay.
yourself like that.
Mhm.
But here's the good news now. One of you
Okay.
born the 25th. That is you, right?
Yeah.
And he's born the 12th.
Mhm.
But that add to 37, right?
Okay.
So now I know why you guys get along, because 37 means lucky in love.
Oh.
It is a good number for undertakings involving partners and a lucky number for friendships. Turn off your radio.
I'm not using any radio.
Okay, all right. So because your birth date's at the 37, which means lucky in love, the fact
Yeah.
that you're incompatible is not a big issue, because your numerology say, hey, you would be lucky in love. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rabbits are good. Rabbits are good when it comes to the sexual romance thing, but the ox is very picky when it comes to sex. And half the time, the ox don't feel for sex. The ox just want to go work.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
So there's two different sex drives as well. But the numerology says lucky in love. You have a card here.
Okay.
You have a card here, and it says order. It means that your life will be in order. You'll marry, you'll settle down, and you'll be fine, okay?
Okay.
You have another card here, and it's called gain, which means that you can't lose. You were born with the power to make up to 3 children. Do you have any children?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Really? Did you lose a baby?
Not sure.
Hmm?
I'm not sure. I thought so a long time ago.
Yeah, you're supposed to have 3 children. How much girls do you have?
1.
Okay, all right. Well, if you lose a baby, it's most likely a girl. There's another card here, and it says well-being, which means that your health is going to improve.
Okay.
Have you had any problems with your eyes at all?
Sometimes it's a bit dry and blurred.
Yeah. What you should do every night before you go to bed is put a drop of oil in your navel, whether olive oil or you can use virgin olive oil or virgin coconut oil or castor oil, and massage about an
Okay.
inch around your navel. That
Okay.
that has healed a lot of dry eye and other kind of eye issues already, and other problems too, right? So practice that.
Okay.
There's another card here, and it says the hangman, suggesting that there may have been diabetes in your family, so you need to eat your greens and vegetables and drink some neem tea whenever you remember, okay?
Okay.
Do you know neem?
Yes, I
Good.
have.
Good.
Is there a particular time to drink it? Morning, afternoon, night? Does it matter?
You could drink it like before you go to bed at night.
Okay.
There's another card here now called victory, which means that the victory is yours. It doesn't matter what you're going through. The victory belongs to you anyway, okay?
Yeah.
There's another card here, and it shows the King of Conception. Where's your father?
He died.
Were you ever close to him?
We were close, and in the very last moment, it didn't go so well.
Why it didn't go so well?
Because he was abusive to my mom, so I experienced some things that I didn't like.
He was abusive.
Yeah.
Okay. What he died from?
He was diabetic with complications.
There you go. You know why he was abusive to your mom?
He was alcoholic, number one. Loved to gamble.
So he had all the traits that your mom did not deserve, right?
Right.
Okay. But there's a school of thought that say that she may have been abusive when she was a male in a past lifetime, and he may have been the female that took the brunt of everything, and in this lifetime he would have come back as a male and give it back to her. Because they say what goes around comes around, right?
Okay.
There's a school of thought that said that there's no innocent victims at all, that whatever people do to us is what we did to them before, when the roles were reversed. So there's really a lot that we don't know. Remember that this is not a Christian teaching or a Bible teaching. This is the teachings of great ones who came thousands of years, hundreds of years ago. And it make a whole lot of sense to me. Because whatever we do to people, we really deserve to feel what that feel like. Not true?
Okay.
I mean, if a man rape a girl, right? It's not good enough that he should go on his way laughing or even get locked up. He should one day have a vagina, right? And get raped.
Experience what he did.
Yes.
So he will come back as a female.
So that kind of philosophy kind of turned me on, because I think justice must be done. You know?
Yeah.
Too often, it don't seem to be done. Just imagine that a man rape a girl. Then he check Jesus and tell Jesus him sorry. It's not Jesus him rape, you know. It's a man daughter him rape, you know. Get him go on and tell Jesus him sorry. Maybe Jesus just big him up, you know.
Yeah.
So what about the girl who get raped last week? No, he deserved to come back with a vagina in his next lifetime and feel that what that feel like.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, then you can talk to me, because that's supposed to make him a better spirit after that.
Yeah.
Let him pay the price. Remember, you know, if a man rape a girl in this lifetime, he can't get raped back so easy, right? So he needs to come back in another lifetime with a vagina. Yeah. So if you rape a 12-year-old girl, no problem. You see, when you turn 12, hey. Right?
You will experience that, yeah.
My granny would say, when you turn 12, you're going to hold your cup for your ginger tea. Right? Yes, man. To me, that kind of philosophy make a whole heap of sense. Listen.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense, right? That it is illogical for it to be not so. Like, there's no logic in saying that it don't go so. Because if it don't go so, then what is the point? What's the whole point in being a human being, and what's the point if you're not going to pay for what you've done, right?
Yeah.
You can check Jesus and get forgiven. Listen, do you know that the Jamaica Public Service forgive you for wasting the light? Don't you know that the Water Commission in Jamaica literally forgive you for washing your car 5 times a day, you know? And wetting your lawn, and wetting flowers, and playing with the water and wasting it. Them forgive you, man. But you see, at the end of the month, them send you a bill. Not true. Not true.
I know.
So, think about that. Whatever energy you use, you have to pay for that.
Okay. Right.
So if the energy that you use up is an evil energy that causes distress on another one, you're supposed to, at some point in your innocent life, just like how that one was innocent, you're supposed to come back innocent. And bam, you get it. Good and proper. Not true? Huh?
So it takes to live your best and do your best while you're alive, right?
Yeah, listen. If all the little children used to go to school were taught that no matter what them do, they're gonna have to pay for that in the next lifetime, right?
Right.
There's a lot of you that would never grow up and turn to crime, you know.
So, yeah.
Imagine a man many years ago, a man bury another man alive.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think if he had a notion that in his next lifetime he will be buried alive, that he would do that to a man now. It's a horrible thing to be buried alive, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. Right?
Oh.
By the time people find out what happened, the other man that got buried was dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this man don't just get some years in prison for burying a man alive. But he think it's a done deal. It's not a done deal. In his next life, even though he went to prison, right? In his next lifetime, he'll be buried alive. But when you say A, you have to say B. No. It is very possible that the man who he buried alive had already buried him alive before.
Wow.
You understand?
Okay.
Right? So the next lifetime, he will get buried alive again, and then the next lifetime, the next man will get buried alive, and then the next lifetime, he will get buried alive. So it's like a dog following his tail all the time till somebody decide to stop it and forgive, you know? You get it?
Wow. Yeah.
But it is not logical that we could do whatever we feel like to whoever and then just check Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And then we don't have to pay for that. That there's no logic in that. And it doesn't do anything for the human family. It doesn't do anything for the progress of humanity.
True.
A lot more is done for the human progress if we pay our bill. Not true?
Right.
That's not just my view. That's logic.
Logic.
It's common sense too. So what can beat logic and common
not
sense?
many people think that way, right?
No, but not many people are thinkers. Listen, the majority of people are believers. So they are respecters of persons. So if someone who them really respect, you know, preach and teach and tell them something and show them it is written, then them believe it. And then they reach a point where them believe that what them believe is what them know.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
A man was telling me the other day that there was a man named Paul whose donkey talked to him when he was going to kill some people, right? And his donkey said, Paul, why persecute? I think the donkey asked him why him persecute God's children for, right? Right?
Okay.
Now, really? So this Paul now, who was a serial killer who used to go around killing God people, right?
Yeah.
Went and told God people that him not kill them again because his donkey talked to him. And guess what now? God people now believe what him say and make him their leader. And he became the apostle. Remember his name? I think his name was Saul, you know. And him changed his name to Paul and became an apostle. Can you imagine that?
Okay.
Huh? I mean, firstly, if a wicked man come to you that his donkey talk to him and say he mustn't terrorize you no more, right? And moreover, he won't come join your gang, and then you gonna make him the leader. I mean, really? There's a lot of things that are written that I don't get. I just don't get it. It's not logical.
You don't get it. Yeah,
it's not logical.
Yeah.
And then this man, the man who's a serial killer, become a saint now, right? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it makes sense, but it don't make no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes sense, but it don't make no really good sense because How you know that it's true? Him say when him say don't him donkey talk. How you know that's true? I mean, really? You know. So it seemed to me as though some people was so simple in hundreds of years gone by that.
Yeah.
But I know this Paul guy was an educated man, you know, and he had a real way with where he was very educated, you know. And in those days, you know, people look up to people who, because most people couldn't even read and write in those days, you know.
Yeah.
And he's the man that doing the killing, you know. And now he come and say he repent and he joined the gang now because he believe in the God of the people now, and people just put him as them leader and say God choose him as them leader.
Yeah.
Right? No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna question God on that. But it still look a way that a man who was a serial killer
Yeah.
become a saint because him
Right.
saying his donkey talked to him. I mean,
His
come on.
donkey talk to
Come on, man. You know, there's a lot of stories that see. I am not a respecter of persons. You know, I respect the truth. I am a respecter
Okay.
of truth. So if
Truth,
something, listen,
yeah.
if you bring the most righteous book, but something in it that don't ring true, I will still admit to myself at least that something wrong with that story. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really disrespect the book, you know. But something wrong with the story, the narrative, something wrong with
Something
it.
wrong with it.
Something
yeah.
wrong with it, right? But of course, people like my parents who was pastor and evangelist now, right?
Yeah.
I can possibly tell them something wrong with that. They would say, "Oh, you're mad. You can tell God who to elect. Really, he's God, man. You know,
Yeah.
God admire this man because he turned away and served Jesus now. So, you know, you have any questions?
I've been getting these pain in my shoulder, my back. Sometimes it moves to my stomach.
Let me ask you something. How
And-
often you go to the toilet?
Sometimes I have difficulties. So
Mama, do you
sometime
miss 2 days sometimes?
yeah.
Or
Sometimes, yeah.
wait. Do you eat every day?
I do.
But you're missing 2 and 3 days from the toilet, right?
Yeah.
But that's the problem.
Okay.
That's the problem. Listen, the waste matter in your system push and put inflammation in your blood, right?
Okay.
99% of all diseases start in the gut, like in the intestines. That's where it starts. Okay?
Yeah.
So now you would have,
So what would be good for that?
first of all, you have to detox, you know, get some serious washout, yeah, man. Go to a pharmacy and buy some Senna pod.
Oh yeah, I have some. I took it once.
You took it once and then you don't take it twice.
Yeah, I took it once.
And when you
then
take it,
I never took
tell me what
again.
happened when you took it.
Well, you know what happened.
Me know what
That's why I was
happened.
afraid
I don't live at your yard, so don't tell me that me know what happened. Tell me what.
But you know how it works.
You took
So,
it and then you was
the way
embarrassed.
how my
You
belly
took it
cut
and then you
me.
felt embarrassed, right?
My belly cut me and the pain and all that.
You don't
so I
want
didn't take
your
it.
belly to cut you, so you prefer to keep the waste matter, right? And the poison in your bloodstream, it can kill you.
Okay.
Okay?
So send
The
apart.
purity of your blood depends on your intestines.
Okay.
Do you know what is in your intestines? Listen, you have some guys that live in there, you know. Them have it as a hotel.
Don't mention them, guys.
Telling you this guy. Okay, do you eat pork?
I'm keeping off pork, but sometimes it's
All
on
right,
the menu.
listen.
Yeah.
I passed a sign one day upon the North Coast named Know Your Pork, right? And I laughed till I weak because it make a lot of sense. Because some man raised pigs in some nice, clean environment, you know. Right?
Yeah.
So you can't just go around telling people don't eat pork. You know how that pork grow, you know? Know your pork. All right. But you have some
Okay.
you have some pigs that go all in the garbage can and eat some other things.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So centipede.
So
okay.
so some of these pigs put some worms in your system called tapeworms that can grow for 40 feet long. That's like a snake.
Oh,
But then
Jesus.
even without
I was
no.
hoping you never mentioned nothing about worms.
But there you go. So take some worm medicine, but worm medicine don't do anything for tapeworms. I can tell tapeworms them tough. Come let them go Harvard University. Them know how to do that. But still, wash out your system, okay? I know aloe vera tastes ridiculous and bitter, but drink it.
I drink that too. But I was told not to feed on it, so I do it like for 7 days and stop.
Somebody tell you
Yeah.
not to feed on it?
They say you don't drink it too often. You have to just drink it and pause for a bit and then go back.
Well, maybe they're right.
Yeah. Okay.
They're right. Even your favorite food you're not supposed to eat too often, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
But you need to go, listen, get up early every morning and take a walk. When you come back, you're going to want to go to the toilet. Guarantee.
Okay.
If you wake up early, you drink 2 cups
Yeah.
of very warm water. You can put little ginger juice in it, right?
Mhm.
Or make some ginger tea. Just don't put no sugar in it. You can put a spoonful of honey if you want, right?
Okay.
And take a nice long walk. You see, when you come back, trust me, you and your toilet going to be good friends, right?
All right.
And then eat only fruits. You like mangoes?
Love mangoes.
Good. So eat only fruits, in them season till about 1 o'clock. And then after 1,
Okay.
you could eat something, eat some soup or something, but don't eat no rice for now.
All right.
You used
I
to
could
eat a
do
lot of
that.
rice, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah, but rice can bung you up at this point, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so eat a lot of fruits in the morning so that fruits will help you to free up your intestines, all right?
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay?
All right. Okay.
But you'll
thank
be
you
fine.
so
But
much.
as long as you got chronic constipation, you're gonna be in pain because your intestines is gonna send inflammation over into your bloodstream,
Yeah.
and that's can result in you getting cancer and other things. You don't want that.
Okay.
So please
yeah.
get get with the program, okay?
Yeah. Okay. I have a quick question.
Yes.
If I wanted a card read for my son, is it possible, or he would have to get it himself?
If what?
A card reading for my son. Would he? Does he have to call you himself, or I can do it for him?
How old is he?
He's 30.
No, let him call me himself at some point, or you can get it done privately, okay?
Yeah. Okay, then.
All right. So you take it easy.
Okay.
I remember
Okay.
it is a good thing to just make yourself free of impurities and all that, and nice
Yeah.
up yourself, okay?
Yeah, man.
All right. You take
Thank
it easy
so
now.
much. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Blessed. Oh boy. Greetings.
Yeah.
How you do?
Not doing bad, man.
All right. How can we help?
Let me turn the radio down. Let me turn the radio down. Not doing bad, man.
Turn off your radio. Don't turn it down. Turn it off, please.
Yeah.
Good. How can we help now?
Let me try a card reading, eh?
All right, let's do it. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
6.
Come again?
8.
Come again?
5.
Come again?
Back to 10.
Come again?
Then give me a 7.
Come again?
Give me 4 now.
Okay. Give me another one.
Another one.
Yeah.
Give me 1.
Good. Now, when is your birthday?
December the 29th,
What year?
1952.
Okay. Now, you're born the year of the dragon, okay? And this year is the year of the dragon, so you run things this year, okay?
Okay.
Your time. Your prayer time is anywhere in the morning between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning, all right?
Oh, so between 7 to 9.
Yeah, and 8 o'clock is good, anywhere between 7 and 9.
Yeah.
And face about an inch to the right side of the sun.
Turn to the
That's east, southeast.
Southeast.
Not
Yeah.
southeast, east, southeast.
Yeah, man. East, southeast.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, were you very angry lately?
No, I'm not a person that really like.
All right, listen
angry.
carefully. Someone is going to treat you like as you make them vex. So someone is going to test you with anger,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to just take it easy because that someone is not mentally okay. There's a card here called the Moon. Are you in love?
No.
Do you have a lover?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't have anybody now. I'm
Okay.
alone. I'm home alone.
Home alone. Well, the thing is that you're going to be tested there too because this is a bun card, which means that there's a female who may want to cheat on her male and offer her wares to you, but you're not supposed to take no bait, okay?
Okay.
Because it can lead into some serious bangarang, Yeah. Then there's a card called the Emperor. It means that God is on your side. So God have a
Alright.
special person lined up for you already. You have a next card here now called the Star, suggesting that you're going to have a woman who is going to be really and truly the lady of your life,
You mean after all these years, going 72 now?
Listen, you're going to meet a woman who will be the lady of your life. Let me tell you something. Don't put age to love. All right?
No, really,
I met a 75 or 76-year-old woman years ago, right? Who met a man who was just bordering on 80. And them got married,
For this company's sake.
Well, I never questioned them sex life, but I know them got married and they seem quite happy to me. Right? You got people who just want company for real.
Yes, for this company's sake.
And based on what she told me, it's the first time in her life she really experienced true happiness.
Huh?
She told me it's the first time in her life she ever experienced true happiness,
Yes, it could be because you
Yes.
have company and you can be happy.
Yeah, so I don't put age to what can happen in affairs of the heart anymore,
Sure.
I learned my lesson well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a daughter? Any daughters?
Yeah, one.
How you get along with her?
We get along good,
Uh-huh.
But sometimes she needs to understand and realize,
Yes. But it seemed to me as though your relationship with her is going to get better,
It's supposed to, because I used to treat her very good as I keep growing up.
Yes. I mean, there's a
I
card
actually
here.
was the mother and the father.
You was the mother and the father?
Mm-hmm.
You mean,
Actually,
you would grow her without a mother?
yeah.
Yeah, but you wasn't the mother, though. You just was a good
Oh,
father.
yeah, I said that.
He was a good father who did everything,
Watch
yeah.
and do everything.
Yes, man. Yes. There's a card here called the Devil, right? You see this Devil card now, in this kind of position, it suggests that you've been through a lot of tests,
All the time.
But you know what happened? You're a man that have a good amount of integrity and self-respect,
True.
So this devil thing got defeated because you never bow to what the negative force would have wanted you to do.
Sure.
There's another card you know called the priest. It means that you're blessed. You're truly blessed. More blessed than you think you are.
Mhm.
And then another, wait, there's a son here. You have any sons?
No, man, just one daughter.
Just one child.
Yeah.
Does she have a son?
Yeah.
How much sons she have?
One.
Yes, man. This is him, man. Does he check you?
Yeah, man. Well, we're not living nearby, but we correspond.
Yes, yes, yes. He's gonna make something good out of his life, okay?
Yes, he might try music.
Well, he's not trying music, he's doing music.
But sometimes I tell him to the type of music that I'm really, they're not really going away.
No, it not going away in your mind or in my mind, but listen, everybody have their thing, you know. And all kind of ridiculous music have some people who really love that.
Yeah, he might be people love that.
You be shocked to know that the good music that you want to play, nobody in the business with you and that, you know.
But the thing about it, you know, when I was growing up, I'm a kind of music man, you know.
Uh-huh.
I used to play around music, you know. I was even a disc jockey,
Mm-hmm.
operator of sound,
Right.
things like that, you know.
So you know good music.
But it's true, yeah, the tune.
So what's wrong with the kind of music that he likes?
You know, the type of music now when I'm on deal with the little computer thing and the
Yes,
little,
yes. There's no
You know, food,
it lack
food,
the
yeah.
human the human element.
yeah, I tell them say it can't pass the airport.
I tell you.
So,
And it died quickly now. The minute it
yeah,
dead it dead.
it died before it even come out.
Exactly. But you know good music is gonna get made again, you know.
Eh?
Someone will start making some very, very nice music again.
Good music can't die,
No.
but
But
never die.
but there's a time coming when the young people will they'll get to love the human element again. You know, one time you had the human element, you have people literally playing instruments, you know?
Mm-hmm. I hope we can get back to those days when we can appreciate the music.
Yeah, it will happen. It will happen again, man. I have faith in the young people that when them finish doing certain things, they will go back and do what is right. We pray for them, man.
This world is a cycle, and thing goes around and come
And
back
come around, yes.
Yeah.
You have a card here now called the World. Do you have a passport?
Never.
Never had one?
Never.
Well, it don't look like you're going nowhere, but someone's gonna come to see you from abroad.
Could
So-
be, you know.
You're going to reconnect with some ones that you probably all forget about.
Could be.
You have some good times coming, but they have
I
a lot to
never just always have the interest. I don't know why. I never really get the urge to travel. But I always say if it comes to the time, you know, I will just go around and get a passport. Because you can get a passport as quick as you're
Yes.
interested, you know. Yeah.
Well, this card, the World, could mean that you will travel, but it could also mean that travelers will come to see you, you know?
They can come to see me. I can't see them.
Yeah. Maybe some family members. But I do know one thing for sure, you're past the worst, okay?
You know, I think so.
You're past the worst, man. So
I
just,
still have troubling times, you know, because
but is it struggling that
I
keep
have
you
a
alive?
physical challenge.
Yes. How's your eyes?
I am, well, that's what I'm not seeing.
You're a blind man?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
20 years ago.
That's a real challenge there, yes?
Yeah, man. It slow me down, huh?
Yes.
Big time.
Slow it down for real.
Yeah, man. I'm a fallen soldier, man.
No. You don't fall yet. You don't fall not till you're gone, you know?
I know. And I really hear.
You may be a wounded soldier, but not a fallen
wounded
one.
soldier. I should have said wounded soldier.
You're a wounded soldier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you take it easy, okay?
Okay.
And remember that you're not alone in this world. There's a lot of people there that listen to you. People that love you, you know.
Yeah.
It's all is not
I'm
lost.
still because it could worse, you know. As the
Right.
people have lots of different complaints. I don't want to complain like that, you know. But that challenge, that is not a good challenge, but I feel that my age are still going good.
Man, a lot of people at your age dead already.
Well, only for them, man, only for them.
So
I do good in our life and gone already.
yeah, you have to just give thanks.
So I still a good time, you know. Never go to bed hungry, never. Just going on. At least I see people who have two eyes. They're living like me.
Yeah. You just take it easy, okay?
Yeah, man.
All right, bless it. Take it easy.
Blessed love, brother.
Yes.
All right.
Greetings.
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Not bad at all.
Okay, how can we help you?
It's my intention to get a card reading tonight.
Okay, all right. Let's see what these intentions are. You get any serious rain today?
Yes, a lot of it.
Where were you?
I'm in the western side,
Like, what you call west?
in Moby.
You know, I hear that big things went on down there.
Yes, got a lot of rain.
I was in St. Mary's, so obviously I'm innocent, right?
Right.
I have no idea. You know, a man called me and tell me about some treetop we get lick off and
This
people
one, a
roof
lot
get
of
tear off, and
very, yeah. We have
the
some
man make me
serious
so
rain.
frightened because I know
We have
nothing
a-
about it.
Yes, man, we got some serious wind and lots of lightning right now. A lot of communities are without internet service and that kind of stuff.
And when the man tell me that, the man got me can't even play music. Believe you me. Believe you me.
Yeah, we got some. The hillsides it should get a lot of wind because I'm in the town, but where I'm located, there was a lot of wind as well, and strong lightning and thunder.
So wait, all place like Hopewell, Hanover, them place there.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm in Moby itself.
Okay. But I
so
think the
those-
brethren tell me that beyond Lucy and them place had some serious things.
Yes, man, seriously. When you're in Moby and look across, you can see those areas are black today.
Yeah, but the hurricane them talking about is not around, so where that came from?
I don't know, but last week we also had serious rain and wind and a lot of trees was down, even in the town.
So
in the town area.
then we can say that this hurricane have some little children that she sent out there, right? To go and do damage to
I just
make the
think a
rest of
lot
it
of
afraid.
I think a lot of wind shear was around today. And we've been getting a lot of those wind shear recently.
Wow. All right, let me read you before, because right now I getting real scared. Call any
Yeah.
number because if so much things happen and no hurricane no reach we yet, right?
Well, the power may be that's the power that is up above may just do something for us and keep it so far to the south that it doesn't really give us much trouble. So we still have to keep our hopes up, you know?
Yeah. All right. I still think that this female hurricane have some pitney, you know? Not go wrong and give trouble, you know?
Oh, boy.
You can't control children, them go about the place, you know?
True. But I don't think this hurricane doing that just yet.
No, the hurricane is doing that. But she said, no, children. You're missing the whole thing, you know? Listen, I look at things very differently.
Right.
Call any number from 1 to 10.
6.
Are you a dog, Dad?
Oh, my neighbor.
Your neighbor dog?
Yes, yes.
I know if he was in certain countries, he won't be behaving like that, you know. Because the man would eat him long time, you know. He'll behave himself. Call it, give me another
4.
4. Come again.
7.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
1.
Hold on. Come again.
3.
Okay. How old you are now?
52.
52.
Mm-hmm.
When is your birthday?
23rd April 1972.
Right. 1972.
Yes.
So you are an Abasi man. You're born the year of the rat, okay?
Okay.
If you want to know more about Abasi, you can always check me and get the book of Abasi, right?
Cool.
Your prayer time is between 11 and 1. So if you pray at 12 o'clock midnight, you're good.
Right.
Right? And your direction is north, so face the north.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, you have a card here that shows judgment, the birth of a child. Did you lose any children? Anybody lose a child for you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
More than one?
No, just 1.
Okay. All right. But did you make a son after that?
Yes, I did.
That's after this child was lost.
Yes, afterwards. Yes.
What I have here, I'm getting a message like you lost a son and he returned to you, you know?
Oh, wow.
And there's another card here. Oh yeah, it's a card called Endeavor, suggesting that you will be traveling. You'll be invited to travel, you know?
Oh, cool.
And some work, business is involved.
Oh, wow. That sounds good.
And then there's a card called the Priestess. Have you ever got married?
Yes, I did.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, we got a divorce. We were in sync together, but I think it became crowded.
Hold on a minute. When was her birthday? Do you remember?
Yes, the 24th of July, 1979.
Okay, so she was born the year of the sheep. Okay?
Yes.
And you were born the year of the rat.
Right.
Right? And that's a little cumbersome, you know?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's to some degree it may work, but it wasn't all that. The problem is that 23, one of you born the 23rd and one born the 24th.
Yes.
So 23 and 24 is 47, right?
Right.
Let me see if there's an answer in that number 47. What does 47 say? 47 is an unstable number, needs watching, so your relationship became unstable.
That's true.
People under this number are good-natured, helpful, excellent in money affairs and figuring things out. Unstable only in regard to future happenings, and great care must be shown at all times. So it became unstable.
True.
That's the real problem, you know. The numerology was unstable.
Yeah, because I tell you, I got 11 good years out of it, and I enjoyed all 11 of it. Just when it became crowded, too much of her family became involved, and that's when everything went south.
I know it is that it's a relationship that normally would work, but the numerology made it unstable, and then after a while it just fizzle out, right?
Right.
Yeah. There's a card here called adaptation, which means that you're gonna end up living in a very cold place, you know. And you're gonna have to learn to adapt to that.
Wow.
You probably don't like cold, but it's an experience, you know.
Hmm.
I live in a very cold place already that scare me.
Oh, wow.
I mean, really scare me, you know.
Okay.
The coldness was unimaginable.
It sounds like you were in some section of Canada, eh?
Yeah, a place called Barrie, Ontario, out in the
Okay.
north. Imagine I see a lake, a big lake, it look like the sea, it don't have no end, right?
Oh, right.
And a man could have drive a big 18-wheeler truck up on the lake and park it.
Wow. All freeze over.
And cut a hole in the ground
Hmm.
and put some kind of hook down in there and hold fish without no bait. Because
Oh,
all the
wow.
fish come put their mouth by that hole to breathe in oxygen, and the man just grab them and pull them. Some big fish, you know,
Yes,
big,
man.
long like your foot, right?
Oh.
I mean, how can somebody drive a truck on a lake?
Yeah, man,
Whole
freeze.
place freeze up, right? But
heard of it.
that's not the part that would scare you, you know.
No, that wouldn't scare me
If you
at
wake
all.
up one morning and you step outside and then you couldn't find your penis, how that go?
That would be devastating.
How that go? You wonder if you'll ever see him again. Your best friend? Really? Really?
Right.
No, sir. I beat a hasty retreat and get out of there before before me not see him again, you know?
Okay.
I had a good
That's a
time.
good
man.
move.
I had a good
That's
time.
That's a good move.
Yeah, man. I had a good time, man. Jano. But it was long ago. It was 1979, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's still a little fat.
There you go. There's a card here called uncertainty. Uncertainty. You feel uncertain about your future prospects with money?
Yeah, I do.
What's the problem? What are you searching for?
I really, all right, so one of my greatest fears is that I live till I'm old, and then my resources that I would have amassed would not be enough to take care of me at that time.
Really?
Yeah, that's my greatest scare. You know, when you walk around and you see so much of these elderly people on the street, and you ask yourself, how did they get there?
Yes, but listen to me. You have a lot of people, right, that never really help anyone when them had it, you know.
True.
So when them get old and them don't have it, there's nobody to help them. Remember, what goes around comes around,
True.
right? I have 25 godchildren, right?
Right.
25 godchildren that can call on me any day or
Okay.
any night for any reason at all, and I'm there. Right? So you tell me no. Why would I have a fear that one day I can't help myself? No, I don't have that kind of fear because I've been so good to other people's children plus my own, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I just don't have that kind of fear.
Well, I myself, I take care of a lot of
Yeah.
children that is not mine. I send to school and I take care of them. And even elderly people in my
Yeah.
community, I just go look
So
out
that's
for
the
them
key.
to
The
make
key
sure
is to
that they're
take care.
okay.
Listen, take care of others. Don't worry about yourself.
True.
Take care of others, and when your time comes, when you get to that bridge, you'll cross it. Right?
All right.
Remember, you got people who put down good money for their retirement, and then some bank collapse,
True.
or somebody swindles some institution and it gone.
That
Or
happens
maybe
to
some
me.
government gamble out the pension fund.
That happens to me. Put down some good money in an account and all of it disappeared. And
Really?
yep.
So I see where your fear coming from. It's practical. It's just something that happened.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
And I mean serious money, not even Jamaican currency either.
Really?
Yep. And it
Jeez.
was money that hard money that I worked. And it's not like I work those in US currency. I work Jamaican and buy the US.
Oh
And
boy. No man, you're making it even more painful, do you know?
yeah, yeah.
So is it a collapse of an institution?
No, it was stolen from the account, and the bank is investigating and investigating and investigating.
Because
And
like
nothing
it
came out
happened
of it.
years ago,
Yes, yes.
and nothing come out of it at all.
Nothing, nothing. So
Brethren,
when I see
that's
this
sad,
bank
man.
now, I turn my face the other side.
That's sad. But there's a school of thought, right?
Right.
That would have said something that would have make you vex if I tell you. You know?
Go ahead.
I don't want you vex, my brethren.
No man, I won't vex.
But there's a school of thought that say that if you cause that to happen to a one in a past lifetime, that in this lifetime a one will cause it to happen to you.
Oh.
You don't have no way of knowing what you do 200 years ago, you know?
Who could know?
You can't know that. You have,
No,
you
can't
have a
know
new
that.
body with a new brain. But when you die, you'll know though. When you die, right, the sum total of all your lifetimes come back together. Okay, your soul is different to your spirit, you know.
Hmm.
Your spirit, right? When you ever look at yourself in the mirror?
Yes, man.
When
Always.
when you look in the mirror, what you see?
If that's just a reflection of you.
No man. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's just your body. That is the thing that that the spirit live inside of.
Okay.
You have never seen yourself from your barn. You have no
Seriously?
no. You have no idea what you look like. Me neither. None of you don't know what we look like. It's when you die you'll find out, right?
Oh, okay.
You see, you die, you live, you die, you live all the time. You come back as a baby, right?
Okay.
Every 5 generations or so you come back. So if you have children, well, your great grandson would be you. Them kind of way, right?
Okay.
And then your great grandfather was you, and his great grandfather was you. It's a school of thought, right?
Okay. Okay.
So now, what you see in the mirror is your physical body. That's not you. You hear them say that God is a spirit, right?
Yes, man.
But the human being is a spirit too. And the human being is God. It's just that they don't know him as God, right? All right, let me break it down. A human being is like a stream, like a spring that running and running to meet the sea, right?
Right.
But the sea is the overall, is the God of the water. And all the water will run back into the sea and become one with that universal sea of water, right?
Right.
So just imagine that every impurity have to be strained out.
True.
So while the river running through the rocks and the sand and everything, impurities coming out, right?
Right.
So every time you bust up out the ground, that's like a new life, a new birth.
Right. Right.
And then you're going to run on the ground for a certain amount of miles, and then you go back on the earth again to come out, bust out another place in another life again, right?
Right.
You get it?
Yeah, man. Got it.
So now, if you rob an institution or cause people to lose their funds or whatever, then in the next time you come, then you being the one to face that and face that
Okay.
loss.
Okay.
So you pay a debt of karma.
Okay.
And this bewildered pain that you feel is what the person felt last time.
Okay. I see.
You get it now?
Yes. Yes.
And it's very possible that whoever robbed you now is who you robbed last time. That's how deep it gets, you know.
Okay.
You see, if we don't talk these things, we don't get no answers. The worst thing is to don't get no answers, you know, brethren.
Right. True. True.
Now my job is to give you answers to questions that are unasked.
Okay.
Because these are unanswered questions that wasn't even asked. But now, you have your life, right?
Right.
And if you had died, you couldn't carry a cent of that with you.
No.
So it doesn't matter what you accumulate and what you save. You don't have nothing when you die. So you don't really gain anything materially by living on earth.
True.
You come broke and you go back broke, right?
Same way.
So don't worry about it. But when you leave this planet, you will meet with the ancestors, which is your elders who have passed on, right?
Right.
And the sum total of all your 50, 60, 70 or more lifetimes will that is really your soul
Right.
that will come back and fit into one, and then you will be a master of an entity. You get it now?
Yeah, that's it.
Observing everything what happened and knowing why it happened, and everything's explained to you. And then now you have to, there's a part of you that can chip off and have to come back as a baby at some point and pay for what you've done now. So if you rape a little girl, you're going to get a vagina now. Hey. And 1,000 little girls in the village and you alone get raped.
True.
And everybody vexed because they want to murder the man that do it, not understanding that that man is simply the spirit of a girl that you raped last time.
That's it.
You get it now?
Yeah, that's it.
No, I know what I'm saying sounds ridiculous, but if these ridiculous teachings were given to our children, then a lot of us would not be in prison today.
Yeah, because we would have
We don't want to have to pay that bill, my brethren. We don't want to have to pay that bill.
Right.
There's no way to avoid it, Justice must be done universally, right? And I'm only explaining where it not only done, but where it seemed to be done. Because normally it not seem to be done. But we're in a university, and every notion, every philosophy is a school of thought in that university.
Gotcha.
And there's really no, there's innocent people, but there's no absolutely innocent victim on the planet. Right? Listen, a black man may walk down the street in New York and a white police officer may shoot him, right?
Right.
And the whole we start ball and go along one way, but that black man may have once been a white man who shoot a black man,
Oh.
A white police, I know he come back as a black Negro, right?
Right,
and then
right.
that black man who him shoot come back as a white police and pop him, right?
Oh, gotcha.
And we can cry and go along bad and protest and hold up placards and Black Lives Matter and rare, not understanding that all of that was part of the matrix.
See.
You understand?
Yes, understand.
Huh?
Yeah, man, got you loud and clear.
If you really think them kind of way, then you would look at everything dispassionately, like without passion. You'll almost be cold to things,
Right.
Because whatever happened, if it wasn't meant to be, it really could not happen. Right?
Yeah, man, serious stuff.
If a man chop off a man's head, why a man chop off a man's head? Because there's no God, no Jesus that could have stopped him from chop off that man's head. So why? Why? Because him chop off that name brethren head before, and then the brethren chop off him head. How could God and Jesus stop that? When that is what him, that's an action that he chose by doing that to a man. So in this lifetime now, it happened back to him because you have to pay the bill, right?
Right.
You get it?
Yeah, man, got it.
My brethren, you take it easy here.
All right, cool.
Remember, you know your prayer time?
Yes, man.
Good. So you take it easy.
Right.
You take it easy now.
All right, cool.
And I can only pray that people can, instead of carrying on and saying that foolishness, because the Bible never said that. Hey, the Bible was given to us by some people who don't like me. If some people rape you and do the wickedest thing for 400 years, right? Why would them give you a totally correct literature about God? Not only that, how would them even know God if them do these ungodly things?
Yeah, there's something there to look at. there's something there to look at seriously.
But if you do some people some wicked things, wicked things, why would you give them the correct number for the police station? You mad? Really? In other words, we need to stop being so naive. And if you think that we are smart, let me tell you something, we're not very smart, you know. Because all the way carrying the name of somebody who enslaved you for 400 years, and we feel good about it too.
Yes, man, true. I had that conversation with my granddad. He said to me that the name you have now is not your name. And I said, what do you mean? And then he explained that situation, and he did bring up the Bible situation too, because he said it's mentioned there in the Bible.
Yeah.
So that there's a certain set of people who will not even know their names.
Exactly.
Their names will be so cast out.
Exactly.
And that describe us.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. If you send your child to university and him get a master's degree, right?
Right.
And at the end of the day, he lives and dies and don't know that he's still a slave, right? What him really went school for? And what kind of master is he? Think about it. When you spend so much money to get such higher learning, you're supposed to be super conscious, you know?
True.
Not true?
True.
You're not supposed to turn around after that and give your son the name of somebody who you just cannot approve of, who did the most unapprovable things to your bloodline. Which white man, which Chinese, which Arab, what kind of person does that? We alone do that. That means that's something wrong with me somewhere.
Yeah, man. We have a problem, but I guess the next lifetime we will solve that.
Well, it got to get solved.
Yeah.
Because the conversation have to come up all the time because it's ridiculous. Listen, right now a man can be a married man, right? And spend money, and study and get a bachelor's degree. Do you know what is a bachelor?
Yes, man.
What's a bachelor?
Well, it's an higher level of study, like an in-depth study of a particular subject area.
Really?
Yeah.
So if them so intelligent, why them call it a bachelor's degree? But there's no intelligence in calling it a bachelor is a brethren who don't get married, don't you?
That is
so then how could you study? What kind of bachelor can you be to any degree if you're married, my brethren? You get it now?
I got you.
Listen, I was at school as a little boy, right?
Right.
And in those days, I thought that government and politicians knew everything that they need to know to be leaders, right?
Right.
And the teacher teach me something one day that mashed me up. The teacher teach me that the right to vote named universal adult suffrage. But brethren, I was so bewildered. I couldn't cry, I couldn't laugh. I was so vexed. Because I'm saying, how could these highly intelligent beings, right, name something like that? Eh? You want to tell me that politicians can't find nothing to name this thing?
Well, I'll give you a better joke. The politician didn't name it because the politician had an advisor, and the advisor have an advisor. So you see where it's coming from.
Listen, it's not black politicians that name it that, you know. It is some men in England, right?
Right.
Like the Sir Winston Churchills and those men there.
Right.
That named the thing, universal adult suffrage, right?
Yeah.
And then when them hand it down to our people, we just run with it. We just name it so too. We just say, okay, that's what name. You understand?
Just like they refer to us as the rim.
Yeah,
you have the territory and the rim. People like us is considered the rim.
Exactly. But because we have become respecters of persons,
right,
those who we respect can name anything at all, and we just run with it. And then we say we are educated. You get it now?
Got you.
So, but there are children coming in the future that not going to stand for all of this. they're gonna elect and rename some things.
Yeah, man, and change some things and do some things differently.
Imagine you can leave here right now and go to Falmouth. Falmouth. How you name a place Falmouth? This is Jamaica. You understand? Right?
But if you really pay keen attention to most of the names of the places in Jamaica, they're either in Britain or they're
in Britain. They're clearly in Britain, man. All the places in Britain, but there's a generation of politicians who come in who gonna be different. They're gonna rename everything that them don't. Every name they're gonna rename, right?
True.
And they may get kicked out of power too because people not gonna stand for that.
Not gonna stand.
But them gonna make the effort to rename a lot of places, right?
True, and it needs to be done. It needs to be done, and not a lot of places needs to be done. And there are some persons who places are named after, which those names should really be removed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You go by St. Anne's Bay Hospital. When you enter in there, you see a statue of a man named Christopher Columbus, right?
A statue that should stand there should be a man named Marcus Garvey.
But there you go. And the Marcus Garvey School is right there too, you know. So why Marcus Garvey statue not there? You know what I mean? These things that, listen, trust me, I am not just a lone animal in the wilderness saying what's going on. There are other animals there do that say, but we're not animals, we got sense. Let's do something about this and that, right?
Yes.
We can make the world a better place, but we ourselves must be better.
True.
With an explanation to our children of why it pays to be better.
True.
You know, and what you're going to have to pay for if you do so and so. So we need a new faculty of interpreting everything that happened to it. Not true?
Yes. I have a question for you, though.
Yes.
You mentioned about that prospect of traveling for work.
Yes.
That seems like something that is in the near future, or it seems like something that is a little distant.
I won't be able to answer that really intelligently, you know. But all I will tell you is that it's going to happen. Okay? You hear me?
I see. Yes, man. I see.
I secretly suspect that is going to happen in a kind of a medium term kind of thing. Like, not this year for sure. But anytime between the end of next year or thereafter. Okay?
Okay.
But I know it's going to happen.
Okay.
Because as far as I know, these kind of prophecies, they don't drop to the ground. Okay?
Okay.
You take care now.
All right, take care.
And it's been an honor and a gift reasoning with you. Okay?
All right, great. Same here.
Right. Blessed. Hard for me to even play a tune. Believe you me. On a day when some people get them roof blow off and don't know what hit them. Wow. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
You know I'm good so far, and thanks for getting to you tonight.
Oh my gosh, man. How can we help?
Well, I need a card reading.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, 5.
Number 5? Hold on.
Yeah.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
10.
Come again?
9.
Come again?
2.
Come again?
8.
Come again?
5.
That's it. When is your birthday?
11th October 76.
11th of October, right?
Yeah.
1976?
Yeah.
Brethren, the majority of people call me tonight born the year of the dragon, and use one, you know.
Well,
and this is the year of the dragon, you know.
Well, I don't know. You're telling me now.
I'm telling you, the year of the most powerful human beings to walk earth is the dragon people, my brethren. And this year is dragon year. All the babies born this year are they are dragons, okay?
Okay. Then.
Now, here's the weird thing about the dragon. None of we never really see a dragon, you know. None of us. There's an animal called the Komodo dragon, which is like one big lizard, but it's not the real thing, man.
Okay.
Him is a Mickey Mouse. Listen, a real dragon is not found on Earth.
Okay. Then.
There's no animal on Earth with fire can come out his mouth, okay?
True.
Do you know where dragons are found?
No.
Well, dragons are found on another planet.
Where is that planet?
I can answer that intelligently, but in the universe somewhere, it's a place where Chinese come from.
Okay. Then.
Because if a Chinese man make a brand new chimney and draw a dragon on the rim, right?
Yeah.
No matter what Chinese man create, him have a dragon draw upon it, right?
True.
Which means it is an animal from a realm where he is from. It is etched in their subconscious mind. And them take it very seriously.
True.
Okay?
True.
Now, I've spoken to many Chinese people about the dragon, and I haven't met a single one that tell me that I'm wrong. So I must be onto something, not true?
True.
All right. So we don't really know the absolute truth about the human condition. We don't know the absolute truth about where we're from, who we are. Not at all. We've been coached religiously with a holy book, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't really know. We only get half of the story then. We don't know we don't know the whole thing.
True.
And what's even worse, most of us don't even know that we don't know. Because we become so arrogant that we think that whatever we read is chapter and verse. Right? So we think that what we believe is what we know. There's nothing you believe that you know.
True.
So if you tell a man that there's a goddess, a man run your way. And say, you're a fool, you're an idiot. Right? Right?
True.
So you can't tell a man that God have a female. You're mad. That is blasphemy, right?
True.
But hear me now. How could Almighty God own the whole universe and something in the universe that he don't have?
That could be wrong.
There you go. So if he's the ultimate male, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I never hear nobody call God she yet. It's always he, right? So if God's the ultimate male, he must have the ultimate female with him.
True.
But if you talk to a religious-minded person, they'll say that all of what I just said is foolishness.
True.
Because wisdom is simply too high
True.
for people who are conditioned and programmed.
True.
You have a card here now called nurture. Nurture. How old you are right now?
48, 48.
48. You have a wife?
No.
Huh?
No.
You have a woman?
No.
Well, is something going to change? Because this is the queen of nurture. She's wife material, you know.
Well,
So you better make sure that you use husband material. Right? Because if you're not husband material, that's going to be a problem because you are going to find yourself with a female that is really your other half, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Like how man have woman and king have queen and emperor have empress, right?
True.
Is it unreasonable to think that God have goddess? Is it unreasonable, really? Now remember, you know, I don't do no research to know these things because there's nothing to research. There's nobody that will publish that anywhere.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to research. You have to just go in your brain and use your mind and say, look, common sense, right?
True.
Yeah. If you can't use, if them say that you must not lean on your own understanding. Could you imagine you were born and get your own understanding and them tell that you cannot lean on it? That means you must have anything to do with the things that your mind tell you? Really?
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
That's more than wrong. This is ridiculous.
True.
You have a card here called the Sun, my brethren. The first card shows a queen of nurture, a very nurturing woman. She's a wife. And then the next card is the official card of marriage. So if you've been saying that you will never get married, you better take back that.
Wow.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I know.
You have another card here now called adaptation. Do you have children?
No.
My brethren, this card is
Get some, but me don't get them.
you've been doing it with other people persons?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you've been planting pumpkin on other man property? Really? Some bad things me have a laugh at sometime, you know. But this card here is a card that shows that you may actually end up having twins with your wife.
True.
Twin girls.
Wow.
You better become husband material.
Wow.
You better hope that nobody don't get your wife pregnant, because if you did what you did, anything can play. You have a next card here, so now called Dominion. Wait, hold on. There's a twin of girls and there's a twin of boys. That means that you're likely to get a twin that is one boy, one girl.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you have a next card called Preparation. That's a pregnancy card, you know.
Yeah.
But preparation could mean other things. So you better prepare your mind for some serious prosperity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then there's another card here called Wealth, my brethren. Money is going to flow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if me and you become best friends, don't let it shock you, you know.
True.
If me and you suddenly become best friends, don't make it surprise you, you know, because money gonna come.
True.
And you got a final card here, and it shows a sun. So, wow. But this sun have wings. So it seemed to me as though somebody lose a boy baby for you.
Wow.
Maybe by abortion too, you know.
Could be.
Huh?
Could be.
Why? The truth is you don't have no bad cards. No bad cards don't come up. Pure nice cards, but I speak about you being very busy when you're a little bit younger, you know? Very busy. Troubling things that don't call to you. Well, maybe she did call to you. Maybe you called to her and she called back.
True.
So if in this life Joe Grind don't do a thing with your wife, in your next life, then the Joe Grind of that day may actually do a thing and give you a baby, and you may be proud of your son and it was not even yours. I know.
True.
But one thing I can say though, you got better times coming, all right?
Okay then.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah, worst case scenario, you get a woman who love you going to bed and give you a twin, boy and girl, and still give you another boy after that. That's worst case scenario. That's not bad.
True.
That's not bad at all. So what really bothers you most?
Well, a lot of things.
Like what's up?
A lot of things. And I have to stay up first now to make it better, man.
Yeah. You know, from when I was very young, you know, I used to meet people and I used to ask questions, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if I ask a man, how are you, Mr. Jones? I would stop walking.
Yeah.
Stop. I would just dead stop, one on the same spot. I hear what Mr. Jones have to say, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never say, how are you, and keep walking. I never did that. In my life, I never did that, you know?
True.
If I say, how are you, I stop.
True.
I genuinely want to hear, how are you? How you doing?
True.
You know? And then I would get some complaints, you know?
Yeah, that's right, for sure.
And I learned so much from older people.
Yeah.
And I learned how to be careful. I probably became a bit too careful.
True.
And I learn from the mistakes of others so I don't make the same mistakes and get no beating because them explain to me what kind of beating them get.
True.
So then why should I go through that and get a beating too?
True.
So I'm telling you this. Let tomorrow be the first day of the rest of your life, okay?
Come again, I don't hear.
Let tomorrow be the first day of the rest of your life.
In what way? Let me know, please.
There is a rule called the golden rule that says do unto others as you'll have them do unto you, right?
True.
Clearly you would not want nobody to deal with your woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just don't do it again. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Obey the golden rule, man. Don't
Sure.
trouble things that don't concern you. And because you never troubled that, you'll get the real thing that concern you because you were not preoccupied with somebody else's business. You'll get your own business. You get it?
True. True.
All right. So you take it easy, man.
Okay then.
You know your prayer time?
No.
Okay. All right. Let me look for your
What's prayer time?
Let me look for your prayer time now. Give me a birth date.
7611.
Pardon?
1176.
Yeah. All right. So, based on being a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Your prayer time would be between 7 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay then.
So, pray every morning after 7 o'clock.
Okay.
If 9 o'clock comes, it's too late.
Okay.
It's a waste of time. That's the truth.
Okay. Okay then.
There's a lot that you need, you know?
Okay.
Ask for it, right?
Yeah.
But when you ask for it, make sure you explain exactly what it is that you need and what you want it for.
Yeah.
Also, promise the powers that be that you would not do certain things ever again.
True.
You have to talk like you can see God, right?
Yeah.
But you're really talking to your guardian angel, you know. He carries the message, right?
Okay then.
You understand? And you explain in detail what it is that you need and why. For instance, let's say you want $2 million US, right?
Yeah.
Ask for it.
True.
But explain to your daddy, explain to daddy what you gonna do with 2 million US.
Yeah.
You get it now?
Yeah.
Because if you can't explain what you would do to that, then what's the point?
True.
And if it's not for the glory of making other people's lives better, serving humanity properly, then what's the point?
True.
Remember, you cannot really serve God, you know. Nobody cannot serve God, you know. You can only serve humanity.
True.
God don't want anything from us.
True.
He wants to see us serve each other properly,
True.
right? He's God
True.
already. Him own everything already.
True.
There's nothing he want from us really.
True.
But he want us to serve each other properly.
All right.
That's the only way we can prove to Almighty God that we're doing his will, you know.
True.
You get it?
Yeah.
In other words, somebody may pray and ask God for food to eat today. Right?
Yeah.
How could God give this person a plate of food? It's by you giving the person a plate of food, you know.
True.
Right? Then you would have done the will of God.
True.
So it's not you serving God, it's you serving your brother man who need a plate of food.
True.
You get it now?
Yeah.
So my brethren, do what you can to not go back to where you've been, to not do the things that you've done before. Just do something new, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the new thing is righteousness, right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay then.
Take it easy now.
You know, thanks.
Blessed.
Okay. All right. Keep good, sir.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah.
Good. The chair. There's something in this world that destroys people's health more than anything else. If I ask you what it is, some of you would say junk food, some would say alcohol, Some would say cigarettes. But none of those would be the true culprit, my brethren. No one would actually guess who or what is the greatest enemy of human health right now in our time. But I will tell you, believe it or not, it is the chair. Imagine that, folks. The chair. It is a thing we don't think about that really cause damage. The chair is something we use every day and not think much about its effect on our life. We don't think about how its constant use could actually be killing us. But think again. We were given legs for a reason. Most so-called third world cultures don't even have chairs. And people walk an average of 10 miles a day. People in the modern world have much more chairs in the house than people in places like India, some parts of China, Japan, Africa, Tibet, Vietnam, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Afghanistan, etc., etc. And these people are much healthier than people in rich countries whose homes are full of chairs. We actually spend most of our entire days sitting down. People go right from bed to sit on the toilet. After that, they sit at the breakfast table. Then they sit in the car or on the bus and drive to work. Then they spend their entire day sitting at a desk at work or at school, only getting up to sit on the toilet and in the cafeteria. Then they sit in the car to drive and sometimes sit at the local bar for a drink at happy hour. Then they drive home and spend the rest of the night sitting down in an easy chair or on a sofa watching TV before they crawl into bed to get some well-needed sleep and recover from all the physical and mental exertion of that day. When people go out, they sit in a restaurant or sit in a movie theater. Sitting all day is far worse for you than you would imagine. In recent times, an American Cancer Society study showed that after testing over 123,000 people from 1993 to 2016, they found these alarming results. People who were inactive and sat for over 6 hours a day were 94% more likely to die during the time period of the study than those who were physically active and sat less than 3 hours a day. That's almost 100%. Findings were independent of physical activity levels, and the negative effects of sitting was just as strong for people who exercise regularly. 66%. That's over half of the people surveyed were convinced that they would be more productive if they had the option of working while standing on their feet. Medical experts have started referring to long periods of physical inactivity and its negative consequences as the sitting disease. There is a list of medical studies showing that physical inactivity and low fitness is the cause of serious diseases, destruction of cardiovascular health. Even with people who are not at all fat, sitting has been linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Studies showing differences in brachial and femoral artery responses linked to prolonged sitting. Studies showing reducing sedentary time and protect DNA. Sedentary lifestyle have led to depression, how sitting less increases muscle mass, multiple studies linking diabetes to inactivity and sitting. Cells in idle muscles don't respond well to insulin, so the pancreas produces more and more, leading to diabetes. It shows how 5 minutes of standing every half hour can improve glucose metabolism and really help postmenopausal women who are pre-diabetic. Blood pressure drops when standing compared to sitting. A Cornell University study shows that sitting more than 1 hour induces biochemical changes in lipoprotein activity, that's an enzyme involving metabolism and glucose situation that leads to deposits of fat rather than being properly metabolized by the creation of muscle, and increase the possibility of heart attack, coronary heart disease, and kidney disease. This happens in both fit people who do regular exercise and regular aerobic activity, and fit overweight people. This means regular exercise does not cancel out these effects of sitting the rest of the day. Sitting a lot is asking for trouble, no matter who you are. Another study at the University of South Carolina showed that men who sit most of the day have a 64% higher risk of dying from heart disease than those who sit only a few hours a day. And many of these men routinely exercise. Cholesterol, blood sugar, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and a number of sicknesses all became apparent due to sitting long hours a day, 7 days a week. Studies show that sitting for long hours daily helps people to develop colon cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer. Sitting for long periods of time can cause blood clotting to form and travel to the brain, causing a stroke. Lack of physical activity leads to hypertension, sleep apnea, snoring, destruction of spinal discs, herniated disc, causing everlasting back pain. The Washington Post also reports that sitting a lot also causes leg disorders, bad circulation, swollen ankles, deep vein thrombosis, muscle degeneration, and a limp, sagging rear end. Sitting causes the muscles to sag and blood cannot circulate properly. Our chairs are slowly but surely killing us. The best thing to do is stop sitting at work and use a tall standing desk, and avoid sitting as much as possible. For only then could we be free of all these horrible complaints and ridiculous diseases. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. Greetings. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
Not too bad.
All right. Where you calling from? What part of Jamaica?
Brownstone Center.
St. Anne.
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't get no bad weather, right?
No, not in the Korean.
Huh?
I said no weather. It's good. The weather is good.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing that some people down St. James and in place there and beyond, you know?
Okay.
Get some rooftop lick off and some tree get pull up and fling away and
What are you saying?
lightning and thunder run man off the road and, you know?
Yeah.
And I was in St. Mary, which is right near to St. Anne.
Okay.
So I never see these things happen,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this weather come looking for some brethren down there that giving trouble. Some weather was looking for somebody, man.
Okay.
Anyway, you want a card reading?
Yes.
Call any number that come in your mind, man, between 1 and 10.
7.
Here we go. Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
1.
That's it. How old are you now?
74.
Really? When is your birthday?
17th of April, 1950.
1950.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you born the year of the tiger?
Okay.
Yes, man. And you're 74 now?
Yes, sir.
You did well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You did well, man. 17 is a number of peace and love, you know.
Okay.
So you would naturally be somebody who had a wonderful time, right?
Yeah.
Because that's
yeah.
the blessing of your birth date.
Right.
You have a card here, and it's a daughter. Any daughters?
2 and a step. 2 biological and
So
a
you
step.
get along with any of the daughters?
All 3.
There you go. So there's a daughter here, and she's going to get a new property and own a business too.
Okay.
So stick around.
Okay.
And then there's a card called the Empress. Were you close to your mother?
Very, very close.
Yeah. What happened to her?
Well, she died when she was 99.
99 years old?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, seems to me that you are a long liver as well, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You got your mother's love, man.
Yeah, man.
You have another card here, and it says the star, suggesting that one of your grandchildren is going to become famous, you know.
Okay.
You have another card here, and it says success, which means that you still have a degree of success to get.
Okay.
You don't done yet. Then there's another card here, and it shows reason, the Queen of Reason. So there's a woman who you probably had dealings with who vexed with you, you know. Yes, man. I don't know if she vexed with you because you don't want to be with her. I don't know.
Okay.
But there's a woman out there vexed with you.
Mm.
You don't look like no man that beat up no woman, right?
No.
But there's a woman out there who upset with you. So apparently she never get you to do what she want you to do.
Okay.
So obviously she's upset. You soon figure out who it is. It won't be long before she call you and cuss you, right?
Okay.
And then there's a card here now called Content, suggesting that you're going to live to a very good old age, perhaps into your late 90s, and be very contented with your life.
Okay.
And they have a next card called Love. Wow. Do you have a lover right now?
Well, not really, because my wife and I, we are still together.
Well, your wife is your lover then.
Yeah.
So of course you have a lover. That's your wife,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah. But this card is the two of love. That means that you found true love, right?
Okay.
You love your wife, right?
Sure.
But that's your lover, my Virgin. All right.
Yeah.
When was her birthday?
7th of sometime January. No, 1963.
The 7th of January?
Yeah, 63.
63, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she born the year of the rabbit, but she's not a rabbit. She's actually A tiger.
Yeah, that's true.
She ruled in 62. So you're telling me now that both you and her is tigers?
That's what I'm thinking, you know.
Because you say you're born 1950?
Yeah.
You're both tigers.
Okay.
Yes, man. That sounds like a good thing. But I don't get no bad cards for you, okay?
Okay.
I do know one thing. You have a house that you will finish. Is your house finished?
No. I will live in it, but there's still some work to be done. But the money is kind of, hard to come by.
Well, don't worry about it because you're gonna finish your place.
Okay.
So money will find its way when the time is right, okay?
Okay.
So what else is bothering you? What's bothering you, man?
Well, my only son causing some problem with my sister and her son, his cousin, right? And he after we reached the court, he drinks and sometimes he smokes the ganja, and something triggered him off and he destroyed some of their property, some windows and things like that.
Really? So he got mental problem?
Well, that seems to be the case.
No, wait, hold on, man. Hold on. When he don't have things his way, him cuss and carry on and mash up people things?
Usually the first something like this happen. But then when I worked it out, they came from America. They had asked him to stay by an unfinished house that they are building near to us. They want family land, right?
Right.
And just to keep, I say keep and care them. And they came down last month, and he would be driving the rental car, taking his cousin around the place.
Mm-hmm.
And one night they came in, and I heard a commotion, and when I realized he was so drunk that he didn't even know me.
He didn't recognize you?
No one.
So he's so drunk that, hey. But all that is part of a mental problem, Virgin.
Yeah, I realize that.
He not operating as himself.
No, and then he broke someone's expensive windows, and before they took us aside, my wife and I said, all right, all you guys have to do is pay for the damage. He insisted on having locked up. Well, because I'm kind of well known, he didn't go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I got bail for him the same day.
Right.
But then he spent 8 days in the hospital.
For what? He spent in the hospital for what?
Well, it's the same issue. Because we had to get him down to the hospital.
He is schizophrenic, my Bridget.
Yeah, I realize that.
They never tell you that.
I know.
And he's schizophrenic paranoia too.
Right. So
plus drink rum on top of that, which is ridiculous. That's a recipe for madness.
Yeah, they smoke ganja too.
Well, actually, it's the ganja that may keep him calm, you know?
Yeah, that could be the kind of guy who
but the rum...
It's a rum, and then he wasn't eating properly, you know?
Right.
Anyway, he went to court today, and when he came home, he told me that the judge told him more or less that he has to pay for the damage, which is quite willing. I don't have any money at the moment to really up from what they are saying the money is to be paid in one installment.
Mm-mm.
100,000, you know?
Really? So him really draining you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta find money that you don't even know where it is.
I haven't slept some night. I keep calling you for about an hour. Yes, I know about you too.
Uh-huh?
I say I kept calling you for nearly an hour before I got this call come to me.
When? Tonight?
Yes, man, I haven't slept a wink. sitting on my bed talking to you right now.
Wow. Is he willing to change?
I have spoken to him, you know. I say you can't continue like that, and he's a good worker. He is not very brainy, but hands-on, you know. He works in the construction thing, and he's a very good tiler, as far as I hear.
Right.
And then he doesn't save anything. I keep telling him it's not what you work, it's what you feel.
Right.
Because the house that I live in, I didn't want to sell some housing to. I saved and skilled and, got help from friends, and I'm living in a secure, comfortable house. Not finished quite, the roof is a concrete roof, and the paint on the inside keep pipping off.
Mm-hmm.
Need some money to render the top. But as you said, I'm not giving up. Maybe I'll get lucky on some family help,
Yes. Something is going to break, okay?
Okay.
Something will be done. But you need to pray at your prayer time about this.
Okay.
That means you need to pray during the hours of the tiger.
Okay, that's great.
Do you know what time that is?
No, I'm asking you.
Listen to me. Prayer move, well, them say prayer move mountains, right? But
Yeah.
we know that's not true.
No, of course.
We know bulldozer and them thing they move mountains, right? You get it?
Yeah, man.
But prayer move obstacles.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he have to be willing to change. He have to stop drinking.
Right.
The herbs he would need is a herb called skullcap.
Okay.
Skullcap. Or another one named valerian. Another one named, you know vervine?
Yes, man.
You can start out with that. That's a good base, right?
Okay.
Vervine and soursop leaf and rosemary, them three. Feeding from that if you would drink it.
Yeah,
And when you could get skullcap.
I've been getting into
And a herb called ginkgo.
Okay.
You get ginkgo at any pharmacy of ginkgo.
Okay.
Ginkgo send oxygen to the brain,
Okay.
But so he need help, but he need to want to change.
Yeah.
You cannot help him if he don't want to change.
Right.
Some people don't want change,
No.
Because some people naturally wicked to themselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, the good thing about, Majesty, since the incident, right? He has hardly, coming like the later was, because he stays at my house now, As a matter of fact, he has his own room. And when they asked him to come by their place, I was saying to him, I don't think they should go, because they have a brother who they actually ran out of the house. That he got his brother with his own daughter. And they said, no, you cannot stay here. So he had to move. I don't even know what has happened to him. I know he's dead.
Pardon?
I say I know he's not dead, but I haven't seen him for months.
Wow.
He's somewhere in Trelawney.
Wow.
So they asked my son to stay at the house as a kind of, caretaker. I know we live in an age where you can't put down nothing too careless, too thief.
Yes.
And then this is the end result.
Let me tell you something. Life is a test, okay?
I know.
It is a series of tests inside of a game.
Yes.
We don't know the name of the game.
Right.
We just call it the game called life,
I know.
It's very sad, but he was born to go through this. That's why he's going through it.
You're right. He's a December born.
Well, there are 12 types of December born,
Yeah.
Seriously. 12 types.
Okay.
What year he was born?
1991.
91.
Yes, sir.
So he's Hakizimana. He's a sheep.
Okay.
The sheep is a very delicate man who basically good inside, you know.
Yes, yes.
He's a good brethren, you know. It's just that he reach a point where things get out of control, you know, mentally.
Yeah.
But without all those things, he's a good boy,
Right? Yes, man.
you know.
Everybody gives him good names, but sometimes they're not using him, you know.
But he clearly needs help.
Yeah.
Or if he want to change, he can change. But schizophrenia is a tough thing. You had any uncles or granduncles who went mad?
Yeah, man. Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's something that run through the bloodline. Normally run through the bloodline, you know. And he happened to get it.
Yes, it's heavy there.
So you may have to get some kind of medical injections, you know, to hold it down.
Yeah.
So you have to reason with him and see if he would go with you to a medical place and get that kind of help.
Right.
If it's in the DNA, you know, no matter what, you'll have the problem.
I know.
Okay, and the only thing you could do is to stop that negative energy from flowing through his body with a drug that them designed for that. I mean, you can start him out by giving him these herbs.
Yes.
But in a case where the herbs don't seem to make no difference, then you have to take it a step further, you know?
Okay. Tell me something. What does the skull cap look like?
I can't answer that because it is not a herb that I know if I see it, you know.
Okay.
It's a herb that is imported.
Okay.
So I couldn't answer that intelligently.
Okay.
Right?
In
other words, I don't have the intelligence to answer that question because I've never seen that particular herb. I know thousands of herbs, but I don't know that one.
Okay. Do you think it's in the Back to Eden?
Pardon?
No, there's a book.
Yeah, you can find Skullcap in Back to Eden.
Okay, I'll check and see if I can recognize it.
Yeah, just look for Skullcap. Look for Skullcap, Skullcap.
Okay.
Right?
You know who you're talking to?
If I know who you're talking to?
I'm a teacher for 40 years. You know, because you spell the word, Skullcap.
Yeah. But there's a reason why I spell it. You see, there's some writers that spell Skullcap as Skull.
Okay.
But in the Back to Eden book, I think it's in there as SK.
Okay.
You understand? So
yes.
my fear is that you may go looking for SC and don't find it. You get it?
Yeah.
All right. So
okay.
You take it easy, okay?
Yeah, man. Thank you for your advice.
Yes, man. Okay. And remember, your prayer time
is,
if you're a tiger, would be 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., you know.
Okay.
You'll find yourself always wake up like around 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Because that is your time.
Yes.
Your guardian angel going to wake you up.
When I used to work, you know.
Yes.
I'm an early rise up to today. And I retired in 2008.
Listen, the Tigers are the world's greatest performers, you know.
Okay.
It's just that they make the most expensive mistakes.
Right.
Mistakes that cost them seriously.
Yeah.
They're the greatest in music, the greatest in sports, you know?
Okay.
Your direction is east-northeast. So you must face the east and turn an inch to the left.
Okay.
And you'll be facing 2 times east, 1 time north. That is east, northeast. Okay?
Okay.
You take care, my brethren.
And thank you.
And, you know, see if you can get him to drink the herbs.
Right.
And see if it worked for him.
Right.
If it don't, then you have to take it to a whole different level and Make him get an injection.
Okay.
I know people personally who we had to make them get an injection,
Right.
And I know people who use the herbs and did well.
Right.
So you don't know what kind of blood type a person have. Maybe it's different blood types work with herbs better.
Yeah.
There's some different blood types work with the chemical better.
Right.
This whole humanity thing is complex.
Right.
The thing is that it's a trial and error thing. You try a thing and see if it works, and if it don't, you try a different thing.
Okay.
So you take it easy, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
It's an honor, man. Bless it.
Good night. Yes, sir.
Irene.
Morning, rather. Okay.
You says morning?
Yeah.
No, man. It's nighttime, man.
It's still night.
My brother is 3:44 in Jamaica. 3:45. No. Listen, only moon or stars out there, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why 24 hours make a day. No, 24 hours don't make a day because it's true.
Right.
It is politically correct, but it's not correct.
Okay.
When I was a little youth man, people like my daddy and his friend them, right?
Right.
Them people used to be paid double for working night, right? Because it was widely known that the human body does a lot of special things while you're sleeping at night.
Right.
And you're actually destroying your life if you work at night.
I know.
So the people used to be paid double, but then some smart Alec told his company that we paying these Negroes too much money, man.
Right.
So what they do now? We have to teach these Negroes children that night don't exist. So a big man said, "What are you telling me, man?" He said, "Yes, you don't have to tell them that. Just tell them something else. Tell them that the whole thing them there now. So them infiltrate the education systems of the world, right?
Yeah.
And teach that 24 hours make a day. So when the youth them grow up now, no one agitate for night money no more. Because the whole thing is there now."
Let me tell you something, Your Majesty.
Yes.
When I was in the schoolroom, as I told you, I had a problem with the people who were over me, because
Right.
some of the things we were designated to teach, I couldn't see the sense in it. And because I rebelled, I was ostracized.
You would be. You would
Yeah.
be. You would be.
By
Listen.
all these so-called education officers.
Listen.
Mm.
The education system in the world has failed the young people.
Of course.
First of all, here's what need to be done. Okay? No, I'm not a
Yeah.
politician,
Mm.
but I'm telling you what need to be done.
Right.
When a woman or a man send them little youth to school, them should be forced to pay an extra money that goes into an account
Right.
for the child.
Right.
So every time a child graduate from one school, he graduate with that money.
Right.
He's going to find himself up in college with that money, goes into university with that money, increasing all the time,
Yeah.
like a percentage of the school fee.
Right.
You have to pay up on top of the school fee. So when that child do leave school, he leaves school with some money.
Yes.
Now, if that child, if a child know that he going to have some money, he's not going to want to drop out of school because then friend them going to have more money when them come out.
Right.
He's going to want to stay, to have money too, right?
Yes.
So when he does graduate and he got some money, him and his friend could put together their monies and start a company
Right.
and hire some other little youth that don't bother go school, right?
Right.
To do the heavy lifting, right? In other words,
Yeah.
we could be providing jobs for the children by making sure them have money.
Right.
You get somebody pregnant, you're going to send your child to school, you have to pay an extra money on top of the school fee, period. That's
Right.
that's law. And that money goes into an account from kindergarten
Mm-hmm.
to university, So if a guy leave college, then he going to get his money. If you go up to university, he get his money, right?
Right.
So just imagine that a guy can come out to college and he can go right away. You don't need to beg or borrow family member money. You have money. You can
Right.
start a business and make the money grow, and in that way you're providing jobs for those who don't even get the chance to go to school at all too, because when you have a certain amount of money that you will have, you don't know you're gonna have that money. You're gonna be harboring all kind of ideas to advance this money, you know.
Yes.
So by the time you come into school, you're ready. You're ready to solve the world's problem of unemployment. How the education system set right now around the world is that you program the child to get a job, to come out to go beg somebody, right? Or
Right.
work. And then right now banks hiring less people, right? One time you could go in a bank and X amount of tellers, you don't see that anymore. Most banks don't even taking money from nobody's hands anymore.
Right.
So banks are downsizing, right? You get it?
Yeah, man.
I went to Light and Power Place in Port Maria over there, and the place don't exist no more. I had to beat the Hasty Retreat and go to St. Anne's Bay.
You're okay.
Could you imagine that the Light and Power Place for the whole of St. Mary get abandoned? Right? Because the company have smarter systems where you can use your phone and do things.
Right.
So there's really no need to spend extra money, have a Light and Power company place in Port Maria, right?
Right. Yeah.
But what does that say for the child that going to graduate from school and need a job? And then now the man them bringing in artificial intelligence there now. So soon from now, your very maid will lose her work because there's going to be a robot that going to make up the beds better than she. And cook food better than she. Right? And test grandma temperature and take care of grandma better than the helper or better than the caregiver. So whole heap of people out to work just now.
Right.
But if you have a system where you make sure compulsory that there's a saving for the child right through the school system, when him have that money, he can start an enterprise, right?
Yes.
And hire other children or put together some monies with other classmates and build a company instantly.
That's a great concept.
But there's no other concept. Everything else is a waste of time.
Of course.
Right? And then if you want to do something about crime, where do you teach the children the truth? Say, look, you can't just do people that and check Jesus, you know. You have to understand you have to pay for that, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, you have to pay for that. You don't go lay down till somebody can blow a trumpet and then you get up and the dead in Christ shall rise and blah, blah. No. Whatever you do, you're going to live back again. You're going to pay for that, right?
Right.
So then the average person who would really do some things, listen, you got some people who do some grievous things, you know.
Yeah.
People don't just get killed so, you know.
No way.
You got some people who get killed because of some weird things them do. Right? To some people who vex already. You get it?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not pointing the finger at criminals or victims or nothing. The victim now probably was the criminal last time, and the criminal now was the victim last time, right? But proper philosophies need to be taught in place of learning. Wisdom need to be taught. Old people who retire need to go in schools and teach young people what them learn before them die.
I'm almost planning, you know.
You empty out your conscience of what you learned for the young.
Yes, to get back, you know, and have a talk. I've always said this.
You know, listen, some people believe that politicians don't care about the people. That is not true. There's no such thing as a politician who don't care, you know. It's just that the system don't set in a way for him to be sure who to put beside him to advise him. Right?
Yes.
And everyone need advisors, right?
Right.
And the slightest thing that happened, people do some of the wickedest things and blame the politician. Listen, a man will get his wife pregnant every year.
Right.
He got 2 other baby mothers and get them pregnant too, right? And then you see the prime minister not going on with nothing because look the poverty with him, you know. The prime minister wicked.
Yes.
When him create the poverty, you know, by creating too much babies that he cannot feed.
Cannot feed.
Right? And the politician get the blame.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I know.
So all these systems need to be adjusted to suit the 21st century.
Right.
And what really going on in this place? Because how we really see it, everyone that is in power, they are in power because they were born to be there, you know.
Yeah.
Whether opposition, prime minister, they're all born to be doing what they're doing now. Right? They went to universities and they honestly thought that they can make a serious change in the pain and suffering of the people. All of them. Right?
Yeah.
But it's just that the system's not in place to help the man that really want to make that change. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a police commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
He have to sit down in the office and control crime. I don't know how him get that do. Right? Because you can't stop a man from doing another man something awful 300 miles away, right?
Okay.
But the police commissioner should be empowered with the power to change the law to suit what him going to deal with. Then you'll see a change.
Of course.
Right? But he's not empowered to do that.
No.
You understand? So the system not set for people to really change things. It just set for people to go over and over the same problem all the time. Right? You get it?
Yes.
To me, one of the hardest jobs on earth is being a police, you know?
I know.
It's real hard. And when the police get shot, nobody don't care.
No. They don't block roads.
You know what I mean?
They don't come on TV and talk about they want justice.
You know what I mean?
Like,
so things listen, man, things need to change. We need the kind of revolution that don't have nothing to do with protests or guns or disrespect. Just a change in the systems. Right? We need to all find some new reason to behave yourself. Some new faculty of interpreting what's wrong with we. Not true?
Yeah.
But first we must understand that something do all of it, something wrong with all of it.
Right.
Because if we carry the name of the slave master, that means that we don't really care what we foreparents go through. We don't care. But we need to care.
Yes.
Right? Do you know why our people became slaves in the first place? You never asked God why him allow that? Huh?
Not really.
Nah, man. I asked God why him could allow something like that.
Okay.
I ask him, you know. God is with that. You can ask God anything and get the answer.
Yes.
But you must have enough faith to know that the answer is coming. You see, when I get the answer, my brethren, lick me off my chair. Just imagine we in a big continent called Africa, called Alkebulan, right?
Right.
And we develop a system in most tribes have this system where when a girl turned 13, some mother or so just cut out her clitoris, right? And then now them sew up part of the vagina too, you know.
Right. I heard that.
That is female genital mutilation, you know, King.
Right, yeah.
So now this girl, she can't enjoy sex. She just numb, right?
Right.
When she get married now, you can imagine the amount of screaming, right? Sometimes she try to give birth to a baby and she and the baby die, right? Sometimes the thing with them do to cut out things, it not sterilized properly and the child get all kind of infection and dies, right?
Yeah.
And that was going on with thousands and thousands of girls dying all the time.
Right.
So one day I suspect that God wife tell Almighty God, say, listen, something need to be done. Some of these people need to be transplanted, man. Right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then situations happen now where the European now was allowed now to come and thief me, right? Now, him have to get paid for the work him do, you know.
Yeah.
So we pay for that with the sweat of our brow and our back and licks. So now 400 years gone and our women get back them vagina now and things nice, right?
Right.
And them feisty. But at least them get back them vagina. See? But we pay the price, you know.
Right.
The whole we pay the price. So we don't need to be angry with Europeans for what them did. We need to be angry with ourselves if we don't know what to do now.
Okay.
Change our last name, allow that. Come out of that. No, not truly intelligent being will not carry the name of somebody who do him that and give it to his son till the end of time. How could we claim to be intelligent? Go to school and get master's degree and still carry that demand name. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I know I may sound ridiculous to some people. Like, some people say, "Cha, what is a name? A name is a big thing.
Of course.
A name put a spell on you.
Yeah.
But to carry the name of someone that did this Holocaust to you, no Jews not doing that. Which Jews can carry a German name, Hitler name, or no Arab, no kind of Chinese, Japanese, no kind of person will carry the name of someone who enslaved him for 400 years and give it to him. Shall we alone do that?
Right.
So how could we know that we're not mental then? How we know we're not mad? Huh? How we know something to do with? Or some great witchcraft go on in high places that bewitch me forever. So we need to stop point finger at people and say, them do this. And we need to stop do this to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, of course it does.
My brethren, you take it easy before somebody get vexed and fling too big stone because them say me chat too much. So take it easy, okay?
Thank you very much.
Jano, blessed.
Okay, blessed.
Greetings. Greetings.
Good night, Majesty.
Yeah, how you do? How you do?
Not too bad.
All right, how can we help?
Yeah, man, want a card reading.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we need a card reading.
Yeah, man, I'll give you a card reading, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Tonight I just can't play music because some people get them housed up, blow off and all kind of thing, and
Yeah, man.
we have to say something, you know. We have to comfort them somehow.
All right. I need a card.
Call any number from 1 to 10.
7.
7. Come again.
5.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
9.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, that's no more, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Well, your first card here, wait, hold on. When is your birthday?
The 14th of September.
14th of September.
Yes.
What year?
1955.
1955?
Yes.
You know you're born the year of the sheep, right?
Yes.
A sheep is a delicate man, you know. In the African world, we call you Hakizimana.
Yes.
Your prayer time is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
1 p.m. to
Between 1 o'clock
yes,
and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my brethren.
Yes, sir.
And your direction of power, if you really want to talk to the angel, is south-southwest. You need to face the south and turn an inch to the right, and you'll be facing the south-southwest, okay?
Yes, sir.
So now you have a card now, and it shows a woman in wedding gown. You ever get married yet?
No.
You have a woman?
Yes, sir, but yeah, me have one kind of.
She kind of was sometime-ish?
Yes, sir.
When is her birthday?
The 16th of March.
16?
Yes, of March.
Of March.
1969.
1969?
Yes.
Okay, now, first of all, she's number 16, and the number 16's 99.99% of them love life don't work, okay?
Yes.
Most number 16 people, if they get married and get divorced, you know?
Okay.
It's rough for them, it's real rough. And she born the year of the rooster, you born the year of the sheep. There's no compatibility really. You're two very different people, okay?
Yes, but with the over 29, so 30, she make 30 years now. I just put together.
Well, the truth is, if you did get married, you would have break up.
Okay.
So just don't get married and stay together.
Okay.
Because once you get married, then the curse chip in and it's the end of that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Good woman, but marriage upset the whole thing. Does she accuse you of anything? She accused you of making her do all the hard work?
No.
So you pull your weight. That's good. You got a radio on? You got a radio on?
No.
Huh?
No.
You're lying bad, man. You're gonna have to hang up. Let me talk to you. You're gonna have to hang up, okay?
No.
Yeah. This card is the priestess. So even though you're not really married, you have a woman that is wife material. Take care of her. But once you get married, that may mess up everything. So don't do that. If she born on the 16th, that's going to be an issue. But number 16 people, most of them who get married end up getting divorced. The only way it works is if they're married to someone who is highly compatible with them, or whose birth date, when add to their birth date, come to a pleasant number. The second card here is uncertainty, which means that you may feel very uncertain about the future. There's a card called content. You will live to a good old age and be very contented with your life. And then we got wealth, which means that some money is going to come in. Don't give up. Money will come. There's another card here, and it is intuition, suggesting that you have a very good brain, but you need to do a little studying in order to advance yourself better financially. And then there's a son. I don't know if you have a son or not, but there's a little boy here. If you don't have a son, well, there's some youngster in the family that will be closer to you as you grow older. And your final card here is a Queen card, the Queen of Reflection, suggesting that you have an excellent woman. Just be careful how you treat her. Don't shout at her because she's a rooster. She's not going to take that. Well, you would know by now because you was with her for donkey years, but just treat her kindly because you're not highly compatible or anything. And she's number 16, which is a big issue. Once she gets married, it could end up in a divorce. So why go that route? That don't make no sense. So take it easy. It is now 4:07, 7 minutes after 4 o'clock in Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. Let's look at dreams. Plumber. If you see a plumber in your sleep, it means that you will own property before long, generally a piece of real estate. Pneumonia. Denote that you will fall heir to a small estate shortly. Poet. To dream of a poet denote that you are a fascinating lover. Wow. Poison. To dream of taking poison denote that you are pregnant. No, hold on. So what if a man drink poison? Him pregnant too? So I guess if it's a woman dream that she take poison, it means that she pregnant. Yeah. Oh, if a woman dream of taking poison, it denote that she's pregnant and that she will have a beautiful boy child. But to a man, it denotes that his life is in danger. I mean, really? Really now? That not making no sense, but that them right down here. Police officer. To dream of a police officer denotes petty troubles and misunderstandings among friends. All right, I can live with that. Pool. To dream of a pool of clear water denotes success. Muddy water is a sign of failure. Platform. To be on a platform is a sign of elevation. It also denotes future prosperity. Planet. To dream of living on some heavenly planet signifies a rise in position. Plate. An empty plate denotes that your friends are false. Watch yourself. If the plate is filled, it denotes that your neighbor is in the bootlegging business, but that is none of your business. You should not meddle in the affairs of others. Attend to your own business and you will succeed in life and be happy. Playing ball. To dream of playing ball, like football or whatever, denotes peace and satisfaction. To see others play denotes a pleasant journey, generally by train. Dice. If you see people playing with a dice, it denotes good luck in games of chance on the following day. Sailing. To dream that you sail on a smooth stream or sea denotes riches and good health. If the water is rough, it is a sign of misfortune, which will be the direct result of a wildcat investment. Sailors. To see them signifies profitable investments. You will be happy shortly. To talk to them is a sign of power and honor. Sardines denotes petty troubles. Sand. To dream of sand denote that you will barely escape being drawn into a plot which would have brought about your downfall. Sandwich. To eat a sandwich denote that you will be employed shortly, and from your earnings you will save a good sum of money and be happy. Sapphire. That's a precious stone. This is a sign of hatred by those whom you have always loved and trusted. Sausage. To eat it denotes a loss of appetite. Salvation Army. To dream of the Salvation Army denote that you will receive charity. To join the Salvation Army denotes honesty. Salt signifies disgrace and remorse. Salmon. To eat salmon, fish, denote that you will make love to a pretty girl and be happy. Okay? To a man, this is a sign of profitable employment. Okay, salary. To dream that you receive an increase in salary signifies good luck on the following day. If, however, you dream that it is decreased, it is a sign of vexation. Sale. To dream that you attend any kind of a sale indicate that you will succeed in executing your plan successfully. Sweet potatoes. To dream of sweet potatoes denotes an unfortunate marriage. Sweet biscuits. To eat them denotes riches in abundance. It also denotes good health. To buy them signifies good luck in games of chance on the following day. Swim. To dream that you swim in clear water denote that you will succeed in your present undertakings. To swim in muddy water denotes failure in business transactions. Be careful in making investments. Swing. To dream that you enjoy yourself by swinging denotes pleasure and much happiness. Switchboard operator. To dream that you are a switchboard operator is a sign of laziness. To dream that you refuse a job as a switchboard operator denote that you will get a good job shortly, which will be to your satisfaction. Sword. To dream of a sword denotes power and dignity. It also indicates excellent business policy. To pierce anyone with a sword denotes trouble from an unexpected source. Squeeze. To dream that you are being squeezed denotes love affairs. Supreme Court. To dream of the United States Supreme Court denotes that you will get a square deal from your employer. Supper. To take supper denotes good luck on the following day, especially to people who buy lottery. Sweep. To dream of sweeping a beautiful house denotes riches in abundance. To sweep the streets denotes that you will get a government job shortly. To sweep an old barn is a sign of disgrace. Table. To see a large table denotes abundance. An old table is a sign of sadness. Talk. To talk in your sleep denotes a troubled spirit. It also denotes grief and vexation. To dream that you hear others talk in their sleep signifies embarrassment and unhappiness. Tail. To dream that you have a long tail is a sign of danger. This is an extremely bad dream to those who are working in dangerous places. Take heed and quit your job at once if it happens to be a dangerous one. Taking medicine. To take medicine signifies that your life will be made up of sunshine and sorrow, for skies are not always blue, my brethren. To see others take medicine denotes good health, followed by prosperity. Tambourine. To dream of a tambourine signifies happiness of long duration. To dream that you're beating a tambourine in church denotes long life. Warehouse. To dream of a warehouse denotes loss of property. Warrior. To dream of a warrior in your sleep denote that you have a powerful enemy. This dream warns you to be careful. Wastebasket. To dream of a wastebasket signifies that you are losing valuable time. Watch. To dream of a gold watch signifies that you are about to change your present place of abode shortly. Hey, a silver watch denotes a change of employment for the better. Water. To dream of clear water signifies profitable employment. Muddy water denotes disappointment. White woman. To dream of a white woman signifies that you will lose part of your savings through a careless investment. White man. To dream of a white man signifies lawsuits, and also that your liberty is in danger, my brethren. Whipping. To dream of whipping anyone signifies loss of goods. To dream that you are being whipped denotes loss of reputation, followed by great adversity. Whip. To dream of a whip signifies an unfortunate investment. You should be very careful with your savings. Whooping cough. To dream that you have an attack of whooping cough suggests that your friends are unfaithful. Widow. To dream of a widow signifies that you will collect insurance shortly. Think about all that. Whistle. To whistle in your sleep denotes a happy ending of all your troubles. You can now look forward to peace and prosperity for the balance of your natural life. Whiskers. To dream that your whiskers have grown longer than they really are signifies that you will be called upon to perform a dignified duty. From this work, you will become very prominent, and by so doing, you will accumulate wealth easily. Young. To dream that you have grown younger signifies success. Zebra. To see a zebra is a sign of prosperity and much happiness. Zodiac. To dream of the signs of the zodiac denote that you will invest in a good paying proposition from which you will become very wealthy and popular. Zulu. To see a Zulu in your sleep denote that you will succeed in everything that you undertake to do. Wristwatch. To dream of a wristwatch signifies a pleasant surprise. It signifies an abundance of wealth. Writing paper. To dream of writing a letter signifies that you will cause much trouble to a friend, which will be unintentional on your part. Yardstick. To see a yardstick signifies that you will get new clothes shortly. Yard. To dream of your own backyard is a sign of wealth and happiness. Yams. To eat them denotes fairly good circumstances. Yarn. To wind yarn denotes that you will take a sea voyage shortly. Yankee. That's an American, you know. To dream of a Yankee, which is an American, denotes that you are too inquisitive in the affairs of others. Zero weather. To dream of zero weather, you know, like real cold weather, denotes protection to the homeless. Wow. Okay. Laundry. To work in the laundry denotes industry. Laugh. To dream that you laugh denotes sadness. Really? Lawn. To play and sport upon the lawn signifies prosperity followed by great happiness. Lawyer. To speak to a lawyer denote that you will succeed in executing your plans. To quarrel with a lawyer denotes sad news. Laxative. To dream that you take a laxative denotes a weak mind. Lazy person. To see a lazy person in your sleep denote that you will not profit by meddling in the affairs of others. Lemons. To dream of lemons signifies unhappiness. To eat them denote that your effort is in vain. Leak. To dream that your house is leaking denotes a fall, sweetheart. Leap. To dream that you leap from a high place denotes a downfall. Leap year. To dream of a leap year denotes good crops. To others, it indicates many dutiful children. To old people, it indicates long life and prosperity. Leather. To see an abundance of leather denotes a successful career. To wear leather clothes denotes peace and prosperity. Lease. To dream of a lease denotes security in business. Manslaughter. To dream of manslaughter denotes depression. Mangoes. Ripe mangoes denotes prosperity and happiness. Map. To see a map denote that you will succeed in your present undertakings. Marbles. To play marbles denote that you will succeed in winning back your lover. If, however, you dream that you are unable to play, it is a sign that you will not succeed in winning back your lover's affection to a certain extent. Mail. To dream that you are employed in the mail service, like at the post office, is a sign of profitable investment. To a mail carrier, it foretells joy and much happiness, and that his job is secure. Maid. To dream that you are a maid denotes bad luck on the following day. Messenger. To see a messenger denotes anger. To talk to one denotes that you will not be benefited by the money that you have saved for all those long years. Messing around. To dream that you are messing around denotes successful business enterprises. Mice. To see them denotes slander. To kill them, joy and profit. Microscope. To dream that you look through a microscope denotes that you will succeed in all your undertakings after a long and desperate struggle. Midwife. To see a midwife denotes quarrel on account of mischievous children. Mineral water denotes loss of appetite. Millionaire. To dream that you are a millionaire denote that you are inclined to be stout. Mint. To see a mint filled with money denotes sudden wealth. Misconduct. To dream that you misconduct yourself is a sign of poverty and sickness. Mohammedan, that's a Muslim. A Mohammedan is really a Muslim. To dream of a Mohammedan or a Muslim signify that you will have many wives or husbands shortly, really. For this reason, you will have much pleasure but little wealth. Multitude. To see a multitude of people denotes that you will become very popular in your community, and on account of this, you will be happy. Murder. To dream of committing murder denote that you will be drawn into a plot in which you will be able to free yourself after a long controversy. To see a murdered man denotes slander. To dream that you are being murdered denotes long life and prosperity. No, that is ridiculous. That is totally ridiculous. How could you dream that you're being murdered and that means long life and prosperity? I mean, really? Murderer. To dream of a murderer denotes a lawsuit in which you will win. Really? Murmur. To dream that you are dissatisfied in life denotes that you will rise to a higher position through your own skill. Mushrooms. To see mushrooms grow denotes sickness. To eat them denotes a successful career. Music. To hear sweet music denotes courage. Marshmallows. To dream of marshmallows denote that you will receive a letter from afar which will contain excellent news. To give them away, all right. Music. To hear sweet music denotes courage. Mustard. To dream of mustard denotes that you will become very rich through games of chance. Okay. To dream of a mustard plaster denotes sickness or that your neighbor has a grudge against you. Really? Navel. To dream that your navel is larger than it really is denotes sickness. Okay. Navigator. To dream of a navigator denotes that you will travel shortly. To dream that you enlist in the Navy is a sign of prominence. Necklace. To see a necklace denote that you will receive a declaration of love from your sweetheart. So, to wear a necklace around your neck denotes much happiness. To purchase a necklace denotes that there is someone who is crazy about you. That person loves you dearly and will marry you shortly if you will only give consent. It is all up to you now. Should you let this chance pass by, you will never be married. Now, let me read that again. To purchase a necklace denote that there is someone who is crazy about you. That person love you dearly and will marry you shortly if you will only give consent. It is all up to you now. Should you let this chance pass by, you will never be married, period. This dream is a warning to lovers. Needles. To dream of needles denotes hard work but good pay. To lose your needle is a sign of slander. Okay, Negro. To dream of a Negro, a black person, denote joy and much happiness, followed by years of peace and prosperity, surrounded by loving and peaceful, sincere friends. This is an excellent dream to all. Neighbor. To dream of your neighbor is a sign of petty quarrels generally. Nephew. To dream of your nephew denotes that your daughter will marry the young man with whom she is now in company. Really? To quarrel with your nephew denotes secret sorrows. Nerves. To dream that your nerves are weak is a sign of sickness. Net. To be covered with a net signifies that your enemies are more than a match for you. Neuralgia. To dream that you offer to dream that you suffer from neuralgia is a sign of good luck on the following day. Oh boy. News. To dream that you receive good news denote that you will receive a declaration of love from your sweetheart. If you receive bad news, it indicates that your lover is unfaithful. Newspaper. To dream of any kind of newspaper denote that you will become very popular in your community and live happily and comfortably for the rest of your natural life. Okay, New Year. To dream of the new year denotes that you will get your wishes shortly and be happy. New York. To dream of the city of New York denotes prosperity in the near future. Niece. To talk to your niece, if she's alive, is a sign of happiness. News. To dream that you receive good news denote that you will receive a declaration of love from your sweetheart. What a thing. What a thing. Ocean. To dream of the ocean is a sign of lawsuits. To dream that you are thrown into the ocean is a sure sign of embarrassment. Oilcloth. To dream of expensive oilcloth denotes safety of your affairs. Cheap oilcloth signifies loss of appetite. Old lady. To see an old lady in your sleep To see an old lady in your sleep is a sign of reform. Mark her words and do according to her instructions. Olives. To dream of olives denote that you are very religious and that you are going to collect a decent sum of money for your pastor. This money the pastor will spend on himself and not for the general welfare of the church. Okay, an opera singer. To dream of an opera singer denotes happiness of long duration. To hear one sing is a sign of approaching marriage. Yeah. It's now 4:35 in Jamaica. Brothers and sisters, it has been a pleasure being here with you. Coming up at 5 o'clock is the Sunny Side Up with Derek Wiltz and Paula Ann Porter Jones. We give thanks and praises to Radio Jamaica for allowing us to be here. We're very sad that some people lost property and lost them roof this morning. That's really not nice at all. The only way we can find to fill in that gap is to just talk right through the night and don't play music. That's the truth. You can't enjoy music knowing that people get the place mashed up. You know. Before I go, I'll read this. For those of you who would like to get a reading done, private reading, my number is 876-844-2295. That is 876-844-2295. Feel free to call me any day. But the big question is, what time should you sleep? That is the question. Is there a best time to sleep? There's a saying that sleeping early and waking up early is good for your health. How true is that? Is it all right to sleep late and wake up late? The truth is, you actually have an amazing biological clock ticking inside your body. It is perfectly precise. It helps to regulate your various body functions, including your sleeping time. From 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., most of your blood circulation concentrates in your liver. Your liver gets larger when filled with more and more blood. This is an important time when your body undergoes its detoxification process. Your liver neutralizes and breaks down body toxins accumulated throughout the day. However, if you don't sleep at this time, your liver cannot carry out this detoxifying process smoothly. If you sleep at 11 p.m., you have full 4 hours to detoxify your body. If you sleep at 12 midnight, you have 3 hours. If you sleep at 2 a.m., you have only 1 hour to detoxify. And what if you go to sleep after 3 a.m.? Unfortunately, you won't have any time to actually detoxify your body. If you continue with this sleeping pattern, these toxins will accumulate in your body over time, and certain diseases will be created within your body naturally. Things like gout, cancer, and many others, because toxins gather inflammation, and inflammation gives birth to all diseases. What if you go to sleep late and wake up late? Well, have you ever tried going to bed very late at night? Did you realize how tired you felt the next day, no matter how much you had slept? Sleeping late and waking up late is indeed very bad for your health. Besides, not having enough time to detoxify your body, you miss out the other important body functions too. From 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., most blood circulation concentrates in your lungs. What should you do at this moment? Some people tend to wake up and smoke at that time, but that is the road to absolute disaster. Even if you are a smoker, that is a really bad time to pollute your lungs, because at that time in the morning, you should take an early morning walk or exercise, or just relax, meditate on the glory of living, and do deep breathing exercises. Yes, breathe in some fresh air, energize your whole body, preferably in a garden, away from pollution. A beach or beside a river or a lake would be nice. But to sit or to sit among the flowers and trees in your yard is good enough too. There's so much beneficial ions in the new oxygen circulating on earth at that time of the morning that you can invoke great healing forces into your body and be at one with God, with Mother Nature, experience pure bliss, pure love, true joy, and a kiss from the angel of the morning. Then from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., most blood circulation concentrates in your large intestines. What should you do at this time? You should go to the toilet, my brethren, pass out all unwanted waste matter from your large intestine. Prepare your body to absorb more nutrients throughout the day. Hey, from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., most blood circulation concentrates in your stomach. What should you do at this time? Have your breakfast. But not heavy food or fried foods. Drink 2 cups of herbal tea. Include ginger and a spoonful of honey for proper absorption throughout the body. Then eat fruits of your choice, especially those fruits that are in season. This will alkalinize your system, clean and purify your blood, feed your brain, stabilize your nervous system, refresh your vision, bless your eyesight. Eat cooked food only in the afternoon and drink a cup of tea an hour after. Avoid cold water from the fridge. It destroys your blood circulation. Avoid eating at night. And you will never be overweight. Sprinkle cayenne pepper on your food daily before eating to remove blood clots from your veins. If possible, take an evening walk. If hungry at night, eat fruits. You will never become diabetic if you live this way. Never have high blood pressure. And one day every week, a human being should fast completely, drinking only water and herbal teas. In this system, you could never, ever be sick, never need surgery, and be full of energy to achieve all your goals in life. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. It's now 4:43 in Jamaica. Finally, how to survive a heart attack. Let's put it this way. Let's say it's 7:25 p.m. and you are going home alone, of course, after an unusually hard day on the job. You are really tired, upset, and frustrated. Suddenly, you start experiencing severe pain in your chest that starts to drag out into your arm and up into your jaw. You're only about 5 kilometers from the hospital nearest to your home. Unfortunately, you don't know if you'll be able to make it that far. Now, how do you survive a heart attack when alone? Since many people are alone when they suffer a heart attack without help, the person whose heart is beating improperly and who begins to feel weak and faint has only about 10 seconds left before losing consciousness. However, these victims can help themselves by coughing repeatedly and very vigorously. A deep breath should be taken before each cough, and the cough must be deep and prolonged, as when producing mucus from deep inside the chest. A breath and a cough must be repeated about every 2 seconds without let up until help arrives or until the heart is felt to be beating normally again. Deep breaths get oxygen into the lungs, and coughing movements squeeze the heart and keep the blood circulating. The squeezing pressure on the heart also help it regain normal rhythm. In this way, heart attack victims can get to a hospital, get help, and live. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. It's now 4:45 in Jamaica. We have said that at 5 o'clock, You'll have the sunny side up with Derek Wills and Paula Ann Porter Jones. We have said that you can call me at any time and get readings done. The number is 876-844-2295. That is 876-844-2295. You have been listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck.